Make it lower.
Now, and then you'll put it down. Ready to the top. So.
Email, I have your shirt. I'll get it to you. Who has the book? It's right here. Hey, Abdo!
Hey, give it to me. I'll
come get it. Come get it. It's here. No, he said he's going to do it. Sorry.
How come you set it up there and not behind? More behind?
Because then the umpire blocks.
Not right behind. I'm saying.
I tried it one time. There was a lot of blockage because of moving. Very close standing. Moving. The catcher stands every minute.
Damn right. Yeah, when I'm in a book, I'm looking for you.
Okay.
Batter up!
I don't know if I got sent.
Further?
Hold it! Supposed to go to third. Yeah.
Who has the book? Call it the lineup, Ed.
All right, Jackie Cohen, Stephen Gindy, Joe S, Nothing, Zolta, Disham, Jack Beta, Eddie Harari slotted with Jake, Aaron, and Ruby slotted with Morty.
Kishin,
save on Kishin.
Better now push it in, huh? You got it better?
If you could.
Guys, kiss the ball, kiss the ball.
It has to be there, or you're going to move it back into the film?
I'm going to move it.
No, we're going to move it.
What time you got?
And I got to send my brother away.
8:27.
8:25.
8:27.
We all late, yes. Late start today. Guys, you got to hustle in and out because of the late start. Yeah, I'm going to talk to me about it.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Some yes, some no.
Wake up. Ali, ready?
Oh,
yeah, shit.
Max, it's live, right?
Yep. Nobody's on it yet. That's why.
One's on it.
Two! Pitch, Mark. All day.
Huh?
Not so hot.
That's the pitch. That's the
No,
pitch.
it's cooled down like crazy.
Yeah, it's not enough to dement the game. Oh, no, it's too low.
Yeah, but this has got to be.
Not up like that.
This could be hotter.
Not helping.
2-2.
Not for this team.
You got the link?
No, you didn't. I'll get it myself. You didn't put it up yet.
It's up. It's live.
All right, bye.
Watch out, everybody. Billy, wake up, Billy.
Nice shot, Jackie.
Send out the link.
I don't know if that's good. I think it's good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm saying it's high.
We're going to hear people's opinions soon, so that's the main thing.
Foul ball.
Nice shot, Jackie. Nice shot. They tell you, right? The opinion?
I got the link. Sammy sent it. Yeah, well, the link officially went out. All right. We got one out. First at bat, Jackie Cohen roped one line drive center field, but Ali was the man right on the spot. Barely had to move. All right, we're backing up this thing. We're going to have special. Oh, boy.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to go as far back as I can.
Come around and sit down.
Yeah, but I hope it's loud enough. We're going to have to find. Hope it's going to be loud enough with the mic.
I think if we're behind it, no?
Yeah, I think it should be, but
2! You'll definitely be there.
that's not a question.
Mulcash is on his way and Ikey's like 10 minutes behind.
Foul ball.
That down, Mike? Mark, that was money.
Oh, I have the wide lens. Okay.
Don't put it on the fourth post. I'll put it in my hand. Right.
Suicide.
Don't put it in my hands.
Even he doesn't know what he's going to do.
Oh, brand new balls. Don't lose them. They're right there. First inning.
It's out there. I hope you have like 10.
I do, but Stephen Gindy
You
should
bring
charge.
extra when Steven's playing?
I have them all in the box.
See what that ball is?
I didn't. I
I'm
saw
not
it,
even
but
kidding.
now
Do you bring extra when Steven's playing or
I
not?
should.
Ooh, nice.
Go, get him! Go! Get in it!
It looks a little blurry with this lens on again.
Stephen Gindy came in with a different approach just now, by the way.
Pulling the ball.
Said he's coming in ready to hit, not looking to walk.
I didn't even see it. Was that an error or a hit?
No, that's a hit.
Hit.
That's a hit.
Hit hard. If anybody says hit, I give it a hit for the most part.
First of all, we're not doing that again. I thought you're done with that.
I'll make it. I don't know. We didn't officially do anything yet, so. But it's a hit.
I mean,
We got a runner on first, 1 out. Stephen Gindy in the 2-hole. Hit a hard one down the left field line. Charles Sacker, the shore-handed Charles, couldn't come up with it. The field is hard tonight. We watered it somewhat, but it is a hard field. It's a nice pitch inside. Stephen Gindy, early chirping here. 2 balls, no strikes. Stephen Gindy more accustomed to others on the leading on the release, being a BKS guy. And he's pretty deep, and Bawabe is not even looking at him, and Sabon's not even thinking about going back to the bag. 3 balls, no strikes. Nice pitch. Oh, didn't call strike. That's an early walk. Mark Cohen looking good early. Nussi Yakubovic with probably the most controversial hit of the season thus far last week. A bloop down the right field line that people said was foul.
did anyone say it was fair?
The one man that said it was fair, the one that mattered.
Right.
It was the umpire called it fair. It turned out to be a 3-run homer. A rookie mistake by the right fielder.
It's like Nussi's been in the gym, no?
Nussi's been in the gym and glopite, a little bit of both.
Turning that protein into muscle.
That's a nice pitch. Oh! That's letting the ball eat you up right there.
Ray Essence, cha-ching. Yes, run in the first inning.
I know the field is hard, but that ball ate him up.
That is E4.
That's an error. That's a flat out
E4.
error. That's an easy. Should have gone to first base. Got the out. Second and third, 2 out. Instead we got first and third. Eddie. Instead we got 1 run in, 1 out. Instead we got first and third. This could be a day of a lot of runs.
Very important that he gets the run in here. He cannot end this at bat without getting
Ray,
the
you're
run.
gonna have to finish this inning like Vince Scully all alone because I'm gonna go fill a bucket.
That's okay. Ball 1, Mark looking good early. Walked Joe S on 4 pitches, but looking good early. Pitching tough to Jackie Cohen and Stephen Gindy. Now Zolta, 1-0 count, 1 out.
Foul
Foul ball down the
ball!
right field line.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 in.
Nobody got that ball?
Yes, I got it. We got it.
All right.
Got it. 1-1.
Good pitch by Mark. Mark obviously trying to get ahead as often as he can. And then throwing that flutter ball on when he's ahead in the count. That seems to be his strategy pretty consistently all the time.
Big, I'll take it.
Whoa! Big play by Ralph Matute, making up for his error on the last ball, picking up that line drive, and now it's up to David Strem, the veteran, 4-time World Series champion, with first and third and 2 outs. Can't kill Zolta for that. He hit a hard shot, just right at Matute, or actually in his neighborhood. He made a nice play.
Yeah, you had to stretch for that.
He had a stretch. That was a nice play. To get out of this, we can give him a pass for that error. Infield is definitely hard. Max working hard, watering the field, but the flutter ball gets him to pop up. Bawabe out.
Got him.
Basket catch, ending the inning. 1 run in the top of the first. Stephen Gindy cannot be happy about 1 run with first and third and 1 out. They get 1 in.
You got 1
As we
in.
head to the bottom of the first, it's the speared Sabon After Dark lineup coming to bat.
It's 1 hit, 1 run on 1 hit.
The Elias Sports Bureau says that last week in the Sabon's first game, the top of the lineup produced at least a run every time they came up in both games, except for the last time when they were down 1 run and just needed to tie or win it. And look who's here. Michael Sabon is here. Fresh off the bar mitzvah. Beautiful Mazat party for his son King. Is that, that's the young one.
The baby's the king. Elliot.
The baby's the king. So your oldest son's middle name is what? Jimmy? Michael.
Allie.
Yeah, the next kid will be Jimmy. The next kid will be Jimmy.
How you doing?
And there's Bobby Safdie. Bobby Safdie, who had a Red Bull.
You dropped me?
No, we want you a man up.
Bobby Safdie had a Red Bull, 5-hour energy.
No. Just a
No
Red Bull. I didn't
Advil,
do the 5-hour
Xanax,
energy. No
Leaves.
Xanax.
Ecstasy?
No.
No ecstasy?
No, just straight up.
Okay. Jimmy, we got an early cha-ching. You saw that, right?
Ball's in, batter up.
Early cha-ching, yes.
1-0, look out.
9 is below.
All right, so the feared lineup, starting up with Joe Eshko. Replacement for Jack Abadi. Stepping to the plate. An early hole down 1-0, which doesn't bode well. The story, though, now is going to be Eddie Harari making his M&S debut. A lot of hype coming out of Brooklyn. Stephen Gindy trading up to draft Eddie Harari to make sure he got his man. And to quote Stephen Gindy pre-game, he said, if I had to rate Eddie Harari in week 1, I give him a 10 out of 10. Executed the game plan, 2 strikes, didn't walk a batter against Hillel. But obviously this game plan's got to be different because this lineup is a very different story. Max just finishing up watering the field. Score is 1-0, bottom of the first. Sabon after dark. Eddie Harari about to make his first pitch in his M&S career. By all accounts, seems like it's going to be a long career. First pitch is high. Nice velocity, though. Giving him something to think about. Knows they're all watching. First game in this league in his career. Hillel alumni. Pitch up again. That looked like a little bit of rising action going on. Jimmy watching closely here. Trying to pick up any signs he can get. Tipping pitches. Will Jimmy take 2 strikes or just 1? That's the question. Oh, gets him to chase. Tough spot though in the right field corner.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Last week that was fair, but this week that's a foul ball.
He should have caught that ball. That ball was
Should
in
have
his
been
glove.
caught.
From your guys' vantage point, I don't think you saw that, but
I didn't see it. Max,
that was
I believe
in
Max.
his
though.
glove.
Trust Max.
That was in his glove. Should have been caught. I mean, he obviously was thinking about the wall. Joe
Gotta think about
Eshko,
the wall. Gotta think about the wall.
this is Mike Rustamano's first time seeing Eddie Harari, young pitcher.
Yes.
Could that be get your umpire a little, having to get used to
Ooh,
him?
gets him to
He
chase
actually
again high,
popped him up.
straight up into the air.
I gotta say, this is my first time seeing this pitcher live, and from the early going, he's got better heat than you guys made it out to be.
I told you, above average fastball.
Yeah, he's got a fastball,
He
and
knows how to get it up. He's
And
doing
he
it
has that
intentionally,
riser
by the way.
pitch.
if he's throwing high
Not really
intentionally,
a riser, but it's a high fastball that you have to lay
you
off.
get a guy like
swing at a
Joe
high pitch.
Eshko to pop that up.
Yep. And he threw him 2 balls. He took 2 balls for 2-0, and then he swung at 2 pitches out of the zone.
I'm sure he heard a lot about the famous Ali
Mike
Marshall.
said 4 pitches up in the zone in a row, and he swung at the last 2.
Sabon After Dark sporting the same Bob Marley shirt he did last week.
Ali Marshall out to prove to everyone that he is not over the hill.
That's a nice pitch. Locating at the knees on the outside corner.
And they're playing him 4. They're playing Ali 4
They're
out
playing him
Yes, they
simple
are.
for 4, which I agree with. Of late, Ali started the season a little slow of late to start, and then of late he picked it up heavy. Since the chat game,
1-1.
he started really stroking.
Oh, so you mean he was started slow in YMSL?
Yes,
Or in the night,
in,
morning league, excuse me.
exactly.
Yes,
YMSL, he did
I hope
start.
we have the bleeps going there.
Oh, that's a high fly
Another
ball.
pop-up.
Could be playing 4 across, got in his head a little bit. Ruby Saka camping under it. Easy fly ball catch. By the way, if I would have told you it's a 1-0 game after the first inning,
Oh yeah, well it's not yet. Jimmy Malak, he's only halfway through this feared murderer's row of a lineup.
Jimmy
He's got-
Malak
And Bobby Safdie's got a chip on his shoulder because they dropped him in the lineup.
dropped, not only dropped him
I
one
don't
up,
care.
What do
it
you
sort
think?
of dropped him as a friend.
Yes.
They never even talked about it.
Oh, and look who's here.
Mo Katz.
Dressed up, wow, showing off the guns.
Yeah, those are nice
Nice
guys.
guy.
I
Howitzers.
heard Bobby was
The
playing,
howitzers.
so I had to pull out the.
That is one cool jersey.
By the way, this is the first time Sabon,
Airheads.
first
The
time
official
Sabon After Dark.
candy of M&S. seems the table not yet. I'm gonna save it for later.
First
Oh
time,
yeah, don't give. Yeah, right, so
first time Sabon After
I'm
Dark
not so into it. I'm gonna go
is
with
at
cherry.
the new batter's box.
Yes, and Eddie Harari looking great so far.
That's a great pitch. Liking this motion.
Even Gindy
The glove in
has
front.
already bought in, by the way.
They're giving him a big ring
Nah,
for Jimmy
they're
up the
playing
middle.
the left
Yeah.
fielder
They know
extremely
Jimmy. They
deep.
might move because they know Jimmy doesn't swing yet.
Ooh, a flare to the
Hard
right
swing.
side.
Like
you know,
that.
I've been here for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. I'm already noticing something you guys have missed.
What could that be?
You've let a malach do the stats.
Yes, well,
There's clearly a conflict of interest.
Well, we're going to be taking pictures
we're
of the book.
proofreading. We're proofreading.
Yes, we're proofreading.
We have a secondary book. Don't tell them.
Don't worry, they're doing game changing in
By the
the
way,
background too.
I gotta say, as a pitcher, when you're playing 4 across against a guy like Jimmy Malach, is when I would want to have a mask on, because you gotta think he's aiming right up
Yeah,
that
and
middle.
it's tough because like Jimmy knows that he wants an extra base hit here with 2 outs and nobody on, but really the right play is to take what they give
Gotta
you and
tell
leave
you,
it
it's
to Sabon and Bobby.
I gotta give you a funny one though. Up the middle is maybe a double the way they're positioned. It's almost like 2 and 2 with no center fielder. I guess that's trusting the Joseph Ferrati center field.
Hey, ho! Dugout. I know, dugout.
The analytics say
Dugout. He will be
Shocking
the
that-
dugout like
Yes, go
you.
ahead.
Shocking that Mark Cohen is talking about going both ways. So
not really that guy. And shocking that Mark is opening up the trash talk
Yes.
and taunting game.
The
That
pitcher,
by the
could
way,
be a dangerous game. Oh boy, early.
he knows he's got his biggest enemy.
That is a veteran. That is a veteran gets that call. But Jimmy Malach's eye is the best in the business. So if Jimmy doesn't swing with 2 strikes, it had to have been a ball. I'm with Jimmy on that one.
very, very close
I am
pitch to
too,
take.
but I'm going to go with
You
Jimmy
gotta
on
have
that
balls
one.
to take that.
Oh,
High foul
gonna
ball.
hit me?
Somebody on it? No. I actually lost a windshield last week
Wow.
on something like that. So take a look at my. No, I did not. To hell with it. But
It's a very clear circle.
yes, that was the signature of Ruby Sacco on my signal.
Loud. Right.
Oh,
Him
Mark.
and his 5 strikeouts.
You know, if I were Mark Cohen, I wouldn't be climbing
I don't know.
fences right
Maybe
now.
he thinks that nobody on the foam rollers will match him.
If I were
Yell
the
for
fence,
yell.
I
Because
wouldn't
they're a
let
much
you
more
climb
professional,
you right
classy
now.
team. I think.
El Capitan of the foam rollers, I've heard get as loud as anybody.
That's true, but I don't know if Steven doesn't get into the heckling game. Not his style.
Okay. But how far Jimmy in the box?
Welcome.
Works
And
a
a great
lot.
at bat by Jimmy, as
Jimmy
usual.
staring down the camera.
Even though he may have struck out on a pitch that Mike missed, but I think that was a ball.
Bobby Safdie, noted pull hitter, Nutsi Yakubovich, says he's comfortable at third, but I
And he
personally.
steps in.
Oh, it's not Bobby.
Sabon.
Sabon. I thought it was
Yes,
Bobby.
they dropped Bobby in the lineup.
Okay,
Much
now-
to Bobby's chagrin.
Lately, Michael Solomon has been a pull hitter,
Looks like he's going the other way though.
but I
Elbow
hope
was
so.
pointed to right field.
I'm with him
Looks
Sunday
like he's going
mornings.
for the short center fielder.
I'm
But he might fake and go to the third baseman side.
I'm a little bit more comfortable with him going the other way as a teammate of his. He's been pulling of late, and that's what you want to see
Everybody's
out
getting
of
on
him.
the rip, like
He's
no
not gonna
man's
drop in
land.
that will.
Oh no, is this going to be a run?
Go, Jimmy, go.
Turns in first and third, a bloop it, but that's why going to the right side. I know it wasn't hit
He's not
well.
moving. He's not
It's a
moving.
dead ball,
That's
Hatch.
time. Mike's
No,
not
no,
calling
no,
it.
Hatch. Might just call it.
Wait, listen, when I'm in the middle of something, I'm not going to listen to you. Calm down.
Good for you, Michael. Good for you.
I say always call that the second it happens.
Yeah, because the minute he
Hey,
stops,
what's up, Ike?
isn't that the rule? The minute
Yeah,
he's,
when
everyone
he stops,
stops.
if they commit a different way, the batter's out.
Exactly.
What is it?
If there's a rundown, and you're in first, if you go like this, you're out. You have to commit one way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Look
well,
back.
we got to focus here, guys. I think because
Yeah, after
we
getting the first 2 outs,
Commit one.
we got a key situation here right
In other
now.
words, you can't put your head down, go to first, and then go like this. You're automatically out. Unless, there is one unless. If the pitcher deeps. That's
all
why
right,
the
so
pitcher
back at the game,
Yes, really.
after Lara getting the first 2 batters to pop out,
Or go make a move.
he walked.
You have to
He
know.
had
You can
another
make,
hit
that's
right
why I
after.
saw it. They show me
Bobby
when I was
Savdi up
firing
the plate.
again.
The
If you
fourth
move, that
wheel,
worked. The guy
Bobby
went like this.
Savdi.
Fifth wheel.
And he
Fifth wheel.
slowed
Not
and he just
fifth.
kept walking. And then he took off. So they let it because he never
fifth
stopped.
wheel,
This is
Bobby
the first.
Savdi.
This is the
So
first
They had
big
a
test.
shift on
This
him
is
for
the
a
first
little
big
lady
test
shift, and now they're
for,
bringing back
the
Ruby
rookie.
Sacco.
You know,
They're bringing back the short
up
center
the middle.
fielder.
They had him playing shallow left field.
You know,
Left hill.
Wow.
Norwood,
Taking
Isaac
a
Norwood
big
last time
lead.
put him in short left and it paid dividend.
Sabon wants to see if the rookie catching him to make a throw to first.
It's a nice pitch. Inside. Wow, by the way, there was 2 out, nobody on.
Correct.
Looking ho hum. A Jimmy Malach walk and a blue pit by Michael Solomon.
Let's cite the jinx by Max Sutton saying
Yes.
that it's 1 inning, no score. Oh, little
Oh,
grounder, but
oh,
sharp.
trying to nose in the throat.
Got him.
play.
Got him. Nussi
Big play,
Yakubovich.
Nussi Yakubovich.
Nice play.
Outfielder playing third.
By the way, very comfortably through that.
Interesting.
Under,
Morty
under,
Stern not here.
that's
Morty
next man
Stern
up.
not here, and next man up.
You guys gotta take over now. I'm out.
You gotta quiet down the.
Ike, where are you?
Yeah, we got an old Swifty booth. So Malak's gonna do the book now.
Malak could also do scouting.
Maybe speak only when spoken to.
What's up, Mikey?
Top two.
Airheads brought to you by Mocast, by the way.
There's a little bit of jabbing over here between Steven and Mark Cohen.
Yes.
So if you came
Shockingly.
early, you would have seen who actually started this whole thing.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, pal?
Mark Cohen starting the festivities with the taunting. Let's see what
If
the
only we
foam
could have had it
rollers
on
do.
video of him jumping
You
on
mean
the
off?
fences. Looked like he was trying to bring
You
down
mean off?
Trump's walls.
Jabba is known for his trash talking and heckling.
We have Ralph. Oh, on the wrong side, man. We have
Ralph
Jack
Beta,
Beta,
I mean, how-
Eddie Harari.
I like the pitch,
Slaughter
Eddie.
with
does.
Jake.
I like the pitch.
Yeah,
You're a
Aaron,
rookie and he's a
and then you have
veteran.
Ruby,
So you
Slaughter
can-
with Morty.
I just want to know how low. Inches or Zoll?
Ask Mike.
I asked him.
What
He
did
gave
he
me his
say?
answer.
He just didn't answer you.
Oh! He gave me his answer.
He said it wasn't even
He's a
close.
veteran. You know,
Balls in, batter up.
Yeah, that's because I fed him.
Who's due?
All right, we have Jack Beta, Eddie Harari, Aaron, and Ruby.
Ralph Matute.
Let's keep it going. Down low. Let's go.
1-0 foam rollers. Actually, a couple of shaky plays. Third base.
Give me a lineup, man.
Yes, we have Jabba, Eddie Harari, Slaughter with Jake, Aaron, and Ruby Slaughter with Morty.
Yeah,
Leading
for
off
the
is
later
the
arriving-
newlywed Jack Beta, otherwise known as Jabba.
the late arriving crowd. Stephen Gindy. Sorry, who's the leadoff hitter for? The
In other news,
Jackie Cohen ripped the line drive to center field.
DeMarcus Cousins goes to the Warriors.
Stephen Gindy with 1 out hit a shot to the third baseman, which went off Saka for a hit. Joe S. walked on
right.
4 pitches, first and second. And then the key shot was Nussi.
Mark trying to get the-
right at Matute, who should have made the play, but it went off his glove into the outfield. Stephen came around to score. First and third, 1 out. Zolta ripped the line drive at Matute. Matute made a nice play running into the hole. And then with
Tried giving him
2
the
outs and 2
changeup.
lines,
Tried giving him the
Duran
changeup.
popped up on Mark Cohen's flutter ball.
We don't let anything, we don't need anything tonight.
2-2.
I love it, come on.
Slow
Jack.
ground
Come
ball
on,
to
Jack.
Charles. Charles throws perfect strike
Nice
to save
play by the
on.
third baseman.
Charles Saka is
Charles Saka.
handed over there at third.
Great pitch, you made a good pitch there, guys.
The 5-3 put out.
Airheads like,
Time, Blue.
17 for a dollar.
6 for like 2, I think. Sack.
All right, now stepping into the plate for his first ever at bat in M&S. Rookie pitcher Eddie Harari.
But it's not the first time he sees Mark Cohen, though.
Do not remember him at all batting in the BKS, so I can't really tell you. I'm assuming it wasn't so memorable. He was drafted for his pitching ability.
But
he
he's
probably
seen
could
Mark
hit. He
pitch,
looks like
though.
an athlete.
He's
Yes, he
seen
has
Mark
faced
pitch.
Mark Cohen.
He has.
Oh, making the call for Mike there, calling it inside, and he was right. Flutter
Wow,
ball
just
is,
missed. Good eye
they're
by
not
the
biting
hitter.
on the flutter ball. They've obviously done their homework.
Ground ball.
Ball to the right side. Easy play from the
Easy
two.
play from
And
the
2
two.
away.
We make them
Aharon Cohen stepping to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on.
We sack it, Julia.
Correct.
Take it on deck. Malak, what do you got on deck?
You have Ruby, Slaughter with Morty.
2 outs, nobody on.
Morty's not.
Yes, it is a new pitch. Let him hit it ball. The flutter ball.
He's never done that before.
The make him hit it ball. isn't it?
Now here you go, hit it ball.
It's the Terminator.
It looks like A.B. Cohen's kids are taking over in the league now.
Yes, A.B. Cohen's son Aharon has a very interesting shimmy that makes pitchers want to beat him. And he actually taunts the pitcher every time. Very bold strategy. Yes,
We're allowed
but he does
to
though.
swing on this team. We're allowed to swing.
He makes
right,
the
Joe?
woman grow up.
Ooh, out in front of the slow ball.
Patented changeup. It's a good pitch.
One nothing.
Ooh, again.
Oh! Making him stretch.
Question is, the old Mark Cohen would come with the heat here. Will he just throw the same exact pitch
Nah, he's gonna come with
twice
the
in a
heat.
row?
He's coming with the heat. You're going to see his belly moving.
Inside pitch, purpose pitch there.
Swing back. I don't care if it's 3-2. If it's close, you swing. Do not leave it behind.
Joey
Stephen
Boabe
Gindi
taking his
telling
job
him, "Don't
very
take this
seriously
pitch
with
no
the
matter
knee
what."
savers.
Sponsored by Eddie
Ball
Malone.
4 inside, not listening to the
Sponsored by
captain.
Eddie Malone.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And Ruby Saka stepping to the plate with the Daniel LaRusso
I'm pretty
headband.
sure Saban and Saban After Dark were not happy with that walk. They're coming up to him, telling him.
Quote those stats here? Are we allowed?
That's fact.
Morning league stats?
Yes.
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 Ruby
Well,
Saka.
yes, Ruby Saka trying some Mr. Miyagi
Ruby
karate.
Saka up.
Water ball
Oh,
early in the
right.
count. Interesting.
You know, the chop hasn't been working for him in the Brooklyn League, in the YMSL League.
The
this,
morning
uh,
league. The
this
morning
season.
league.
The morning,
This is
sorry,
a
the morning.
completely
This
Said
spring
his
league.
teammate.
Yes,
Said
it
his
is.
teammate.
This is the
spring
Mark Cohen
league.
we saw in week 1. He's obviously changed his approach.
If he would have given Norwood this last year, I think he would have made it to the season.
Yes. Well, the problem is that walks like he just did there's no reason for them because 2 outs, nobody on. You're just wrapping the lineup around, and this could be an inning. Punching him out.
And he got the punch out.
Ruby Saka striking out yet again, and Stephen Gindi
All right,
cannot be
so
happy.
after 1.5
We're
Mike,
waiting
it's
for the official
1-0.
count on strikeouts so far in game 3 for Saka, but
All right,
That's
so
a 1.5.
due for Saban After Dark is Ralph Matu, Mosh Izakovic, whatever,
we
and
need-
then Vic, and in the hole is Joe Boabe.
Second pitch was high. I got closer and I was like, and then third was same height.
Matu will be leading off the inning.
He needs to talk more.
He needs to talk more, according to Ike Mavora and David Harari.
But he knows when to come in the clutch. Not one person who's clutch is Ralph
Well,
Matu.
this at bat doesn't get any less clutch than this at bat. Bottom of the second, nobody on
Starting
leading
off,
but
starting off an inning, always as a leadoff, you have to get on base, either walk, just a single, nothing more. You don't need to do anything else.
Does Max actually think that his little water bottle
Yes,
is
I was just gonna say, Max Sutton thinks that he's gonna water this
the
field
bucket.
1 bottle at a time,
Dump
16
the
ounces at a
bucket.
time.
Max, dump the bucket!
Better off sending out a bunch of us to go pee on the field.
Harry's got a little more zip than
Yes, he
his
does.
boy.
I told you above average fastball. I know you have high standards.
Above average.
That's why. Otherwise, I would have said excellent.
Well, where's the average? Who's the average? fastball?
Average would be like I don't
Maxi
know.
Pete.
Yeah, I think that's a good one actually. By
Max
Mr.
has like
Malak.
an average fastball.
Bottom 2.
The whole thing is with Max, he tries to quick pitch it, gets back on the mound, and just throws it again.
I really think Jimmy throws harder than anybody.
Bottom 2, 1-0.
I've not seen Jimmy throw in a league game just
That looks
yet.
like
I'm
little
very
Zolta
excited
playing
to see it.
second base. No, actually, it's Jackie Cohen. That's Jackie Cohen.
That
Jackie
was
Cohen.
A terrible throwback to the pitcher right there.
Yes, you could tell that
Jackie Cohen
they're
playing
not well
second base.
versed in around the horn in Lakewood.
all.
Not at all.
So it's like they probably have trouble up the middle and to the right side on this team.
Okay, so coming into the game, we were talking about their corner outfielders.
Yes.
Nussi and Zolta, and they,
But it's not
you said
Nussi.
it was
It's Aharon and Zolta.
right because they opted for the speed.
And by the way, yes, the patented wall is up
He's been making
in
very
Steven's
good
infield.
plays.
Steven has the patent on the wall. Before Donald Trump, there was Stephen Gindi on the wall.
Eddie, we got him now. Jack Beta, this is key now, Jack Beta.
I've seen the wall
Heavy in over there. Watch Dinky Donuts.
be more pronounced than it is now.
Yes,
it's
this
getting
is-
there. He's inching.
this is-
Now it is. Now
This is a
there it
picket fence. No, that's the wall. That's
There
the
we
wall.
go.
With the short center at shortstop and Stephen Gindi sandwiched in between. Just the way he likes it.
Stevie, there's the wall.
First there was Pink Floyd, then
Looks
there was
like the
Donald
pitcher's
Trump.
trying to pinpoint that low and outside pitch.
Let's go, let's go. He's scanning.
It's hard to pinpoint.
Ooh, lays
High.
off. Professional hitter right there.
By the way, Matuda's
Here, Vic, over here, I'll take it.
Yes, who said he was?
Apparently, Stephen Gindi did.
Right,
Because he asked me, I told
Steven
him.
bobbles,
Stephen Gindi up to his
throws,
knees.
save.
Oh, the bad throw.
So that's an E5.
That will be.
That's
I
an
hate to say it, but that's
E4.
a very scoopable ball right there.
Yes,
that,
it is.
That was not.
But
Gold
still,
glove first baseman
David
Steve
Trembo-
Ike Mavora is saying
That was a very scoopable
Who
ball.
made that play?
That was the shortest of short.
so far, clearly the foam rollers are the more fluid team in the field. They are.
Max is doing his
But
best
that
job
play,
of pissing
that
on
play
the field.
is how you open the door for a team like this. Saban After Dark, leadoff hitter at the bottom of the order. No, this is this a Zachi?
That's an E6.
On this
That's
field,
an E6, not an
We
E3.
need Eddie
On
Malak
this
to
field,
say.
First base is 10 times more important than on a normal field because of the size of the infield, the length of the throws,
Good
and
block
because no one
by the
fields the
catcher.
ball cleanly.
Hey, what's
So
funny?
everyone's in a rush to get it to first.
It's 65-foot bases in Brooklyn too, but for some reason it feels
We actually,
bigger
in
here.
Brooklyn, we
anyway.
actually play 62.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, so this is the biggest field.
We played
This is
65
the
on
big-
this
but
field in the
Max,
playoffs.
there's also the fact of the gold ball.
That's
That
a
is the
thing.
first time seeing this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
hit.
Playing a little bit deeper.
You have to play deep.
Yeah.
Guy's
So
motion
the
is a
throw is
Kovic.
really much
First
longer
at
than they're
bat
accustomed
in
to.
this league.
Nice pick.
Okay, grounded a short.
And
Steven
then
having
another
trouble.
boat.
Oh boy.
Another boat.
Terrible.
Mitchell Haddad makes that
Raining gold glove.
That keeps
Mitchell
it first and second.
Can I just ask a question? I
Back-to-back
want to
errors
know.
by the shortstop.
Can you tell me what Max was drinking when he did the third base line?
Yeah, he had one job.
Because it looks like he had a shot like on the way 3/4 of the way to third. Vic
No, it
Baumel.
actually looks like he had a seizure as he was walking.
But what
down the
happens
line.
if the ball bounces in like that little Bermuda Triangle?
Mike is a professional. He will make the call correctly.
Vic Baumel.
He can sense where it
And
is.
on first and second,
Vic
nobody
Baumel
out.
in a key
Vic
spot.
up.
Vic Baumel.
Vic Baumel not getting any time to get used to this league. He has to get used to it right away because last week,
Should be a
game
lot of
two,
pressure
he
for
had
the pitcher after
game-ending
those
play,
two
and now
misplays by the
early on, this
shortstop.
is key. First and
It
second,
doesn't
nobody
help-
out.
Doesn't help that this is his first time facing Eddie Herrera.
Yes,
This
it's
is
everybody's
everybody
first time,
else's
yes.
Vic with the bold decision not to wear
All right,
cleats.
so he's got a little speed, but it's a little. It's not
Yes.
really.
Just
It's not enough.
Just enough to be dangerous. But
No,
as you have seen so far, he is moving the ball in and out, up and
That's
down. And
more
this inning so far could be 2 outs, nobody on. Or at least 1 out should
that's
pitcher's
more
trying to
important.
locate,
His
trying to
speed is
pinpoint.
not blowing anybody away. That's not close enough
pitch.
to blow anybody away.
Good
Correct,
pitch.
correct.
2-1 is
He is
actually a
locating
hitter's
it well.
pitch.
Up
That
and
may be
in.
Ruby Sack.
He
That
took
was
it
Bell's
in.
team.
2-2 now.
Yeah, so in batting
Counts
practice,
2-2.
he gets,
Nobody outs.
check swing. No strike there.
No go.
Yes.
No go. No go.
3-1. 3-1. I thought maybe he
Full
went
count.
around there.
Full count, man, on first and second. Any swing. Here.
That is like the 5th
Oh,
or
I'm sorry,
6th
that
foul
wasn't a
back.
full count pitch. That
No.
wasn't a 2-2 pitch. I'm sorry.
It was a 2-1 pitch.
It was 2-2 and he took it.
Still
It was
full
2-1.
count.
Now it's a full count. It was,
No,
that
that
was a
That
3-1
was a
pitch.
2-2.
Yeah, that was a
You
2
can't
pitch.
take that.
That was very close to take. Yes, it was.
Strike
Struck him
3.
now.
Eddie Harari coming up big. Coming up big.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
And now Joey Bawabe up.
I have a tremendous headache.
Right.
Bobby Safdie clearly had too many narcotics before the game.
That's his swing.
Vic Baumel has to adjust, I think. I think he's gonna get there, but he has to adjust.
Joey
because right
Bawabe
now,
up,
he's having
1
trouble
out,
with his
man, on
pitching.
first and
Doesn't look
second.
like he has
Trying to bring over the runners.
Correct.
type of speed. I don't know.
He's facing mostly arc pitching.
The good thing about Vic Baumel and this lineup is that it's such a deep lineup that
back him
pressure
up.
is not on him.
It's always on the pitcher.
Although
It's always
But-
on the
but say-
he
Saban's
keeps coming up in
gotta be-
huge spots,
It's
and
only a
with
matter of
Saban
time
at third
before
base,
Saban implodes.
yeah, he's
And Joey goes up the middle.
into the wall. Force
One.
play.
Nice play by Ruby Saka
Ruby
there.
Saka
Good
makes
his
the play of
choice.
Jackie Cohen, and Jackie Cohen runs it in, gets the timeout, and now Billy Mizrahi stepping to the plate, strategically placed at
Billy
the bottom
Miz,
of the
then
order.
1. Billy Miz, and then
10
top of
hole.
the lineup.
Billy
guys,
Miz is
Just
batting
imagine,
10th
just
for
imagine
the first
having a
time
guy
in
like
his
that.
short career.
Would everybody
I
here
know what
agree
you're
that
saying,
Billy
right?
Miz is the better hitter than Joey Bawabe?
Yes.
So does it pay to put him 10? You would have had first and
Start
second.
off the
Maybe you want him
lineup.
the better hitter off the
Start
two
off the
I
lineup.
actually think if you pull up Joey Bawabe's career batting average,
Might
you'd be
have.
surprised.
Okay,
I
so
think
that's
he's like, I think he might be a 380 or 370.
okay.
type
So
hitter.
pretty
But
close.
also,
But that's
you
because
think you remember
Joey-
Billy
Joey
could start
Bawabe
off the top of the
friendly with
lineup.
I don't know what they're meeting about.
maybe
What do you think
50.
You know, you bring right back to top of the lineup. You have Eshko on deck.
Second-
Second
second straight-
solid hitter.
Second straight inning, first and third, 2 out, down 1.
Billy has been struggling the last couple of seasons now.
Yes, and Stephen Gindy so badly wants this out. He has 2 errors or maybe errors in
Very
this
true.
this inning, and if they could get out of this
Back-to-back
form,
errors.
he will be the happiest guy running off the
Joe
field.
is looking.
Billy's standing very far in the plate.
Yeah, I think he's right though.
Billy is not
I
going
don't think Billy would draw with him to the left center gap. I don't think he
Definitely have to challenge him here. You don't want any cheap hits.
Nice pitch.
That's a pitch you got to be
Anybody else
swinging.
ever hit over
I agree.
Jojo.
I'd be aggressive on that.
It was off me, but it was a serve. It was like,
see
here
how
you
he
go,
changes
Jojo. It was
speed?
a seventh inning,
And
2-run
there he-
game.
Jackie Cohen! Jackie Cohen
rocking a run. Saying
My
maybe he
goodness.
should be
Saving
playing
the
shortstop.
lead.
Wow.
Wow.
That's one hell of a play by the
Web
second
gem.
baseman.
Web gem.
Yeah, we have it on video. Sports Center. Get
Saving a
ready.
run, and that was
Yeah.
Clutch
Saban has
defense.
the look of
Death.
concern.
Well, you can't get mad when the ball was hit like that.
No, he has the look of concern.
Down
like,
1-0.
This is not going our way.
And he
Wow.
held on to it, not just stopped
What
it.
a
He
catch.
held on to it as he went down.
The foam rollers are a scrappy bunch. Stephen Gindy has got to have some pep in his step because
All right,
he had to
do
think.
up for the foams. Top of the lineup. Jackie, Steven, Joe S, Nussie in the
Owned a
hole.
pizza store. If I owned a pizza store, I'd probably pick up you also.
That's
Max,
key inning,
Max
though.
is looking like a janitor over here.
Yes, but at least he got a bigger bucket. Before with the 16-ounce
And this
bottle.
is actually
Before he
not,
actually had to drink
this
and pee
is
it
not
out.
a bad
except that
strategy.
no,
Except that
this is
he's,
what I told him to do. Get the
except that
bucket out. Get the stupid
No, but
bottle.
how he's not pouring the bucket, he's hitting the bottom of the
All
bucket.
right,
Yeah,
this
it's
pitch is
better.
actually
that
waiting
is
for his
actually
catcher.
professional technique.
It is.
He looked it up.
Yeah, you know, I'll have my
He has
glove.
poured
I'll have
his
my glove,
buckets
okay.
before.
D-Shram got to scoop that. D-Shram.
Swung.
It was a
He
little.
swung. It was a ball. It was a ball. It was a ball.
Huh?
Steven,
I couldn't-
did you thank your teammate?
No, that was the shortest of shortest scoops. That's got to be.
didn't think it needed to be a scoop.
That's got to be made. Right. It could have actually maybe been caught on the fly with a longer stretch.
I mean, everybody else is head like I am now on my own team.
You had no.
Less than my own thing.
Way to
But
fight
you
it.
erred it.
Of course I did.
You erred it. Okay, Stephen Gindy on tape, admitting to it all. Okay.
Kidding me?
Gold Glove, 2017 Gold Glove shortstop.
Absolutely.
Made an error. Actually, 2 errors in that inning, but his team picked him
you
up.
just said that it was.
His team picked him up.
There's no clean fielding on this field.
No, so you gotta take it
Especially
all
the
with a grain
field
of salt.
is rough. The field is hard.
There's no clean fielding on this field.
But John Eliezer is tweeting away after those 2 errors, saying, "I would have made both those plays."
That's the old Mel Allen saying. The guy who makes that last
After
great
making
play
a web jam,
leads off the
leading
inning.
Yes.
off is Jackie Cohen.
Let's call out the score here for the fans.
Scores 1-0 after 2.
1-0
Top
after
three.
2. AB Sacker. There you go.
Jackie
1-0.
Cohen ripping the ball in his first at bat right at Ali Marshall.
I thought,
Right at him.
I
laser.
actually thought he misplayed it.
Ali
Ali
did misjudge it.
Ali was
right
actually
there.
positioned
Yes.
perfectly. Didn't have to move
We
a
need
step.
everyone to have defined roles here, I think.
Sleeping out there. Let's wake him up.
Max's role is clearly to stand in front of me so I can't see.
He's definitely not play-by-play, so you could have that.
First pitch.
And now nobody's
inside.
talking.
That was a very close goal.
Inside pitch.
I'm
We're
clearly
not in
color.
sync here. We're
let's
not
be
in
honest.
here.
I'm in
pitch.
disbelief.
Oh,
I'm in
same
shock
spot.
at the Mark Cohen that I'm seeing.
Yes,
'cause
different
2-0.
Mark Cohen.
I've seen
Counts
him for
2-0.
years, and it's always been 100 miles an hour, 99 miles an hour,
Oh.
1 miles an hour.
They
Max
got that
and I
high
said this last
outside
time they
pitch.
played. He
He counts
totally changed his
2-1.
approach. It's very interesting. Oh,
Fouled the
That was
back.
fine.
Oh, wait, I thought those first 2 pitches were ultra close.
yeah. And he actually
Yes.
seems like he's throwing it early in the count too. Last week it was always when he got ahead. 0-2,
I wonder
1-2,
if Jimmy is
0-1.
taking notes. You do not have to throw it as hard as you can, despite what Ali tells you.
Right, from center field. Ali, or
No, from shortstop,
Yeah,
worse.
so he's really close.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice pitch.
That's a nice
Rounder
pitch.
to
ball to
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Backing up. Interesting strategy.
Oh. He actually turned.
No attempt. Eddie
might have gotten
Malak
hurt.
clearly playing homer here.
No.
I couldn't see it, but I mean,
Ike Mavora is gaining MVP votes just from this game that he's not even playing in because
No, I told you guys no.
he is
nice,
the
it's nice
swiftiest
when you
of swifty
award
shortstops.
the
First
give the
baseman,
award to
excuse me.
yourself.
Hey, Mike.
We got Gary Cohen and the other guy.
Yeah, Stephen Gindy stepping to the plate. Should be worried about the pitcher instead is looking in the other direction.
Steven is looking very slender these days.
Yes. Looks like one of Mark Cohen's legs.
How many pitches do you think does that battle go?
Over under 9.5. What do you think?
I'm taking the over.
Stephen Gindy did tell me though that his approach would be different today. That he wanted to swing early in the count, and he
Max
did
is
that
still on the field
in the
trying
first
to
at bat. Was looking
water
clearly
the
to
field.
pull
It is a hard
and
top
catch them off
field.
ground. Maybe he thought that the
Jackie Cohen,
third
after
base
getting
line going
that
in 3 feet.
hit up the
His
middle,
play was
is
advantage.
actually
Unless you told
shaking
me
up
so
right now.
speedy, he was When he
Jackie
has the
Cohen
pitch,
is
he's
shaking up
pulling it
at
down.
first.
He's not going to be able to do that against Mark.
Well, he did it in the first
Hurting
half.
his
Yes.
ankle.
See, that's
He
Well,
was
his
that
doing it
was-
the first
that's a good
hit.
pitch.
Fouls it into the stands.
But I think
There's
when
no
Mark
netting
is-
here
is-
yet.
is
Still working on
pitching flat
it.
the way he does, and it's hitting the outside corner.
Over into what? We have 9.5. You want
9.5.
over?
I'm taking the over.
See the sportsbook
Taking the over.
ticket right over there, Jimmy Malak.
And Westwood behind us
We
are
going
trying
under?
to come up with the
We're at 2 so far. The more balls he throws, the more
One
likely
and
we ought
one.
to
It
go
counts
over. I think
one
we're
and
going to
one,
get
man,
Mark's
on
Pitch count up.
Yes. Oh, and it's a 1-2 count, and let the
1-2
foul
pitch.
ball parade begin.
Did we set the over?
It actually looks like Steven's going to the right side.
Oh,
Right
Stephen
line.
Gindy ripping the single to the right
Single
field.
to the right field.
First and second,
For
nobody
those
out.
who actually didn't know, Steven was actually
Steps
looking
in
that
with
way the
Joe
whole
S.
time.
with guys on, they have to pitch to him.
If Mark's going to throw like this,
Yes, sir.
then you can poke to the right side.
Little late
all
there.
day long.
Little late.
If he's going to throw like this,
Yes.
Joe West up
Yes,
with nobody
that is the
out. Now
strategy.
first and
Swifty taking
second.
notes.
See if he could do some damage or at least be a productive out.
Mulcast is eating airheads.
Yeah.
Not taking
Social-
notes.
No, the airheads are gone. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm
Flutter
saying
ball
that
early.
if Mark pitches like this, then
As a hitter, I would also be looking the other way right now. Just to bring up the runner would be huge to have him out on
Failing that
third.
way.
Save on
At
after
least one
dark
out.
in a hole
No
early
out would
here.
be even better.
Ooh, and 3-0.
Mark begging for the call.
Mark Cohen has thrown 7 straight balls to Joe S. That is his first strike. Falling behind Joe S. Not advisable. 3-1. 3-2. Joe S. looking to walk.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Sabon with his first "let him hit it" declaration.
Correct.
Jimmy standing in a weird spot. Oh, outside.
Wow.
Mark Cohen
visibly
trying to make the call. And the bases are loaded with nobody out for Nussi. Knock above it.
Missy, yank my ball.
look, I'll be honest with you, our angle from the press box here is not so good.
That's true.
Sabon,
That's true.
Sabon's favorite
Eddie
player
Malak's
has
angle
stepped
is
to the
not so
plate.
good because he's on Team Jimmy, so we don't know what
Really
to call.
not. I can care
You
less.
rooting for him to lose? Are you on record?
I'm on record saying I'm a baseball fan, not a one-team fan.
Tune into the game.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
1-0.
I actually called
Nowhere to put this
Steven
guy.
Gindy
Steps
shot.
in, stay puffed, Babe Ruth.
He popped.
Stop
Wow,
hitting
deep,
deep fly to
deep
right.
to Billy. That should bring in one run at
One
least.
run at least. The tag
At
up. He's
least.
jogging in.
And
Everybody tags up. Stephen Gindy daring Jimmy, and Jimmy yelling, "Go pro or just go."
No. He forgot the word pro.
Go pro, just go.
He forgot the word pro.
listen,
go.
we don't really know how to pronounce the P. We say bro.
What is
Go,
Go bro,
Go, bro.
go bro, go bro.
So he was trying to.
One out, one in.
One out, one in.
So let me get
Missy
this straight.
gets the
Yes.
gets
Jimmy
the
was
job
running
done.
at-
For
he got
Nathan
the
Zolta,
back,
2
Jimmy
ducks
had
on the
him to
pond.
go
Screaming him to go.
as
Yes.
the fielder.
Yes.
The ball.
Yes.
Bush?
Not
I don't
just,
think it was Bush. I think it was just trash talking.
I think it's a little nonsense.
And
Not
it's now
just
2-0
Nussi
foam
at a
runners,
sack
foam-
fly.
foam rollers.
Eddie, who's on deck?
Who's
What,
on
is he
deck?
thinking that
Zolta.
Steven's gonna
Oh
get
no.
confused that maybe
D-Shrem.
his
D-Shrem
teammate
is on
Go,
deck.
go, go. Like, what is
After
he doing?
D-Shrem is
I think
Jabba.
he's daring him.
Nay,
He's trying to
Hey, where's Albert?
hack his manhood. And now Zolta coming up in a key spot.
Who's on deck?
this is
So
where
Nussi
having-
really came with the clutch, hitting
on
him
deck?
deep to
I
right
believe
field.
Jabba
moving
is
both
on deck.
runners.
David Shrem. David
Zolta
Shrem
got
up now.
intentionally
Whoa,
walked.
bases loaded.
You're walking Zolta.
Correct. They
walked
walked
in
Zolta
Zolta.
for Shrem.
Come on.
Bases loaded.
Looking for the force.
One out.
Going for the force here.
David Shrem popped up to the catcher last time up.
We want to pause to thank the 11 viewers that are tuning in here. On
11
the M&S
viewers and
network.
12 guys calling the game. So,
Right.
what's the problem with
So
that? The
Team
strike zone is
Saban
shrinking.
are actually
We
trying
have
to
the
get.
Arabic network over
Yes.
here.
The
They're
three-man
in the booth
booth
next.
worked for Monday Night Football
Yes.
for 30 years.
We have the Al
Romo came
Jazeera
in,
feed
stepping
is right
on
next door in the press box
Yes,
next
we
door.
are actually filming right now in all the Arab countries.
Oh, and a little
That's around
chopper.
all they needed. That's one.
Could they turn
They
two?
can't
No.
turn to
Not-
two.
Doing his
I don't know
job.
why he didn't go home.
Home.
I don't know why
He
he
didn't
didn't
make it. It was too slow.
Charge
of a
that
shot.
and
Too
throw that
slow.
home.
He didn't trust that
Correct.
he could, but I think he could have.
No, it was too slow of a roll.
That
They
might have
made
been.
a
I wonder
mistake
what the
there. You
umpire
charge
thinks
that
on
and
that.
go
Was
home.
that a half swing chop, or was that a legitimate swing?
That seemed like a legitimate.
He was fooled, right? He
That was
fooled.
borderline.
I thought he had him.
I think you go
His
home.
momentum is going home.
Correct, but it was too
I think
slow.
he can
And
nail
also,
him.
you had Charlie
He didn't trust
Sacco
him.
almost
He
cutting
went
him off.
52nd.
You charge that
In
hard.
this
No.
in this
You
league,
charge that hard.
in this
you go
league, the
home.
shortstop's got to make that play.
Especially the way this game's going, nobody's scoring runs.
Oh, and Mark Cohen going back to Old
Uh-oh.
Faithful, throwing at
Jabba's
the batter.
angry.
And I missed it.
All right, now
And I missed it.
I
let's
was
set
angry.
the situation. 3-0 foam rollers. First and third, 2 outs for newly married Jackie Beta, aka Jabba. Flutter ball for a strike.
1-1.
By the way, that
Two
is
outs.
a extremely crushable pitch.
Yes, Ike Mavor is salivating on air
Oh my
here.
god. No, we should do that.
I'd probably hit. You know, they see that Wanna
See the left
massive
center gap?
fireman's
That
field.
pitch
I think
that
Ike
he
Mavor has the blade of grass picked out. He's going
Look
to hit
at
in the right
that
center
left-
field.
look at that left
goes
center
on the mound,
gap.
mound visit.
Wow.
If
Tell
he's
him,
gonna
listen,
lob it
we
over
want
like
this guy
that,
pitch to him.
you have
We have
to
the
swing
defense
it back.
behind
I'd
him.
almost like move
Just
up
let
in
it
the
go.
box all the way to the like.
Try not to
jam-
walk him. The count's
crowd the
2 and
plate,
1.
then it's just like a
If
right.
that's
Two
gonna be
runners
his first
scored.
pitch to you, you gotta
Oh my
crush
gosh!
it.
Sit on it. Just sit on it. Oh,
Another one. 3-1. Sabon's not happy with
He'll
that
be good.
one. Sabon just wants a hit. There he goes.
Max
That's the
coming in.
buka we have right at
Alley coming
alley.
on.
That's the inning.
And
Alley.
that's
Out of
it.
the inning, 2 in the
Two
third as we
in.
go to the bottom of the third.
He's in
3-0
contact
foam
I
rollers.
know. By the way, did he text you?
Huh?
Did he text you?
Who?
Jack?
JT has been texting.
At end
and
2.5,
talking
the
to me
score
all
is
the-
3-0
becoming
foam.
fast friends.
Oh, so
Ever
he
since-
respects you.
3-0.
Ray.
He's
Ray.
far away. He's far
For
away from me.
Sabon's
We're not
squad
close
is
together
Eshko,
anymore. But
Ali, Jimmy, and Sabon on the deck. What? No.
That Sable. Wow. Sable, what is that on your
Guys, can we
arm?
get back to softball? Like, everything else drives him nuts.
yes, let's go back to softball. JT does not want to talk about anything but softball.
Abe.
Sabon in surprisingly good spirits, down 3-0.
Sabon,
Must be because he's gonna.
you're in the Sully Cohen outfit.
And he's got the Sully
Sully Cohen
grin also.
bodysuit.
The Sully Cohen grin also.
That was so funny that night.
Yes.
Everyone was
Billy
like,
Rob.
"Oh,
Do up.
three people asked
Billy
that."
can't buy a bucket in this
Even
league.
Sabon said he laughed at the
2 years ago, Billy Mizrahi hit like 580 in this league.
He's the last couple of years.
Got to focus on the positives, though.
What's going on with you, man?
Clearly
needs to change
frustrated
his
that he
hat.
lost left field to Bobby Safdie.
I like right field
And
much
it's showing
better.
up,
I don't get any
saying,
balls
and he's
in
saying
left.
all the right things.
I prefer right to left.
I don't get any balls in left.
Oh,
Right's actually
He did save a big hit by
it's closer
nothing.
to center.
What'd you say?
Right is closer to center.
Sully
No,
Cohen
I
outfit.
said you're in
That's Sully
Sully
Cohen's
Cohen's body
outfit
suit.
outfit.
But he looks
I said Sully
Right.
Cohen's bodysuit.
Al, are we live?
We are live.
Jack Tal.
And
Sabon.
Sabon and
Shout
his
out.
team are surprisingly in a good mood, down 3-0 here.
Oh, they probably all had a 5-hour energy.
There it is. There's the Sabon we know and love.
All right, now Ash goes up,
I'm actually
leading
really,
off this inning and also leading off the game.
Yes.
Down
It's clear
3-0.
that they took the foam rollers too lightly.
And the rookie pitcher, first pitch is high for a ball.
But you know what? You could chalk it up to first.
Eshko
time
is
seeing
actually
the
looking
picture.
Yes,
right
I
now
heard
to go
that
up the
before,
middle.
someone
Knowing
today.
Eshko,
Someone
he
said
does
that
like
earlier
going
today.
up
I'm not
the
sure who
middle.
that was. Seeing him the first time. So this is the beginning
The
of this.
first go
balls,
around, first time see
no
the guy,
strikes.
see what the guy's got. Okay, now you know.
2-0.
Eddie Harari is a thinking
Might go
man's
right center
pitcher.
over here. He's going right center.
Too many people around the
2-1.
camera. I just hear a lot of screaming.
Yeah, so we need to less people talking.
2-1 pitch. Goes right to right center.
To the right center.
Get to right center. Did that get to the fence? No, picked up by Joe West. Throws it in, not in time.
Gorgeous.
Right now,
We need to bleep him out. Go do Al. There's too many guys.
Don't move him over. Get him in.
Aha. Jimmy Malak, I like what Jimmy's saying there. We don't want to sacrifice, move the runner over. We want to hit here.
Go, boys!
I don't know if you have to tell Ali Marshall that.
Pitcher's shivering. Let's go!
What happened?
We got Rick spoken. For the time being.
We got a great video of Eshko shot this.
Kids, I'm gonna blow this away. That's the spider, I'm gonna blow it out. They were like leaning on it. It's gone.
Max, you gotta come to the field one week in the clown outfit. Can you do that for us?
It's in my headache.
Oh, great! You blew him on me.
You have it? Oh, there you
Blow
go.
on me. What the hell?
Stop blowing each other.
The hell?
Was that a spider or was it like a
It was on
It
the web.
wasn't a tick.
stuck in the web?
Yeah, oh, maybe.
Give Ali
Take a picture of that. Show John Eliezer. Let's see if that was a tick.
Right.
Might be on me. actually.
That was a
Alex
gorgeous
thought about
pitch.
hitting that over the fence and then decided to take it.
That was right on the inside edge. It's a nice pitch. I think Ali's looking to go the other way.
Looks like it. He is facing that way.
I mean, the old adage, over and in. Still early in the game, but do you want to do that with the
The
meat of
second
your
time
lineup?
through the lineup, by the way. The first guy ripped a shot into the right center gap. Let's see what Allie does.
4 outfielders.
Correct.
He's just
Yeah.
trying to rip it through the
Yes, he
infield.
should.
Ground ball the right side, Allie gets out, the run is over. I think the defense feels like they accomplished.
For sure. For sure. They're happy with one here. They're up 3-0.
Max, who's sacking
The thing with this lineup is 3-0 could be
sack?
3 up in about 10 seconds.
when we played him?
Ground ball to Steven. Makes the play.
Oh,
Oh, and
Shrem.
another drop, and the runner goes over to third.
Steven's got to step into that throw, man.
You know,
I know it's alley running, but step into that
I hate to say it, it wasn't a great throw, but
Gotta be
Shrem's
called.
got to scoop that.
Gotta be
it's
scooped.
not, that's not a hard scoop.
That was an easy, scoopable ball. Shrem usually makes that in his sleep.
That's not a hard
But I didn't like the way Steven
Very
threw that ball.
nonchalant.
Steven didn't step into that and fire it across the diamond. He was worried. I think he was worried about the runner, and he tried to like throw it quick.
It's an E6
To keep him
in
at bay.
my book.
And the worst guy to be facing here.
I put that on the shortstop.
Shrem is a
Clean
career
play.
third baseman that got moved over to the other
Doesn't
corner.
matter. You make that throw. You beam that throw.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Do
on
not
Steven.
sit on your heels and make a throw that's not a professional shortstop.
He was thinking a little bit more quick release than speed.
And
Correct.
why are you
Gotta get
lobbing
the
it
alley.
Why'd you
over
lollipop?
with Allie Marshall running?
I think that's what it is. He was thinking quick release. Let
I
me
said
get
it
Allie
before the
quick
pitch
release.
though. He just needs to get the out. If that
Right.
one scores, no
Let the run go
problem.
across,
No
exactly.
problem.
I don't think he
They
waited
got
for the
Jimmy.
run.
They got Jimmy and Bobby and Saban coming up in whatever
Had
order.
surgery yet? When
Hey,
he was
what's up,
doing
Jack?
Jack Abadi making a guest appearance on the field. Straight out of Russia. What's cooking, Jake? That's a great pitch. That's a
Jimmy
salesman
with the
job.
patented, jumping out of the way on the pitch right down the middle.
That's
not
it.
fooling Mike Rusomano.
That was literally down the middle. You know, I think that hurts you in the long run because then when you do it later,
It definitely
You
hurts
lose.
you if you do it every time. That's for sure.
nice pitch.
Oh, Jimmy's
That's in
chasing a
play.
bad pitch rare.
Ball could have been played.
Stop at the ball, Mike.
he just wants another first baseman to make in this
That
game
ball
right
should have
now.
been caught.
Wow.
Ball
There's
should have
nowhere
been
to
caught.
hide in this league.
That ball has to be caught. Not easy. There is a fence.
It's not. Let's go. You know, the prep and all that stuff. Is, it's a little nerve wracking, but it's.
You ever have a surgery?
After the painkillers were off, I drove Leo Pachoda home tonight. The guy gave me, my head was spinning. The guy tore his ACL. All he did was tell me a nightmare story after nightmare story.
I
I'm gonna
had
throw him out of the
two.
car.
I had two.
Jimmy, little flare to the right fielder, makes the play. Let's go. Oh,
Lost the throw by
didn't need to
Ruby.
make that throw.
That's an awful throw.
Run that in.
Not only that, I would even say let the run come home like we were saying. Let it be runner on first, one out.
The foam rollers are not doing the little things, and that's what they pride themselves on. If he throws that in right away, by the
I
way,
said hi and name, and I didn't want to
It was Stephen Gindy's
didn't
worst
hear.
part of that play was Jimmy gets a sack fly to that.
hi and name. So I wanted to go the other way.
official scoring in the book is an out, not a sack fly.
Why not? It's a sack fly.
Well, the unofficial book, Abdul Malak is gives a sack fly,
That
but
throw can't happen. That's
no.
out.
And if it happens, it has to be right away.
The right play is to
Right.
run it all the way in.
Yeah, because
No, either like you
because-
said,
once you make
throw
Yeah,
it.
he's not going to run. He's not going to test them and ruin the inning with Saban coming up.
You throw on the
And
instant
then
or you don't
airmail
throw at all.
it. Airmail it.
Airmailed
You
it
hold
ugly.
it. Who was that?
Ruby Saka.
Ruby Saka. I'll tell you what's killing Steven's team now. What's killing Steven's team is they got some guys out of position. Ruby Saka's an infielder.
No, Ruby plays outfield this year.
Yeah, but I don't think he knows the ins and outs.
Again, they're not hitting the ball well at all, this Saban team.
But a lot
Oh,
of
could double them up.
Wow!
Allie just got doubled up.
there with 2 outs.
P.S. Nathan Zoltak's one of the strongest on
That's
Nathan
right.
Zolta fires a
My
BB
goodness.
to nail him.
What was he thinking? And by the way, Michael Solomon making terrible contact.
Talking about Ruby Saka.
No,
up the
Nathan
middle.
Zolta.
Ruby made a no. Bring
foam
it.
rollers.
Pick it.
Ruby
Get away with 1 run in that inning. I think they have to be happy.
Oh,
3-1.
very happy. Very, very happy with that.
3-1.
You could be playing ball next year.
Jack, want to join the
I
booth?
get hit right now.
Maybe not center field.
Good shit, by the way.
I get hit. I just
Maybe not center. But if you
I
want
did a
Hey, well, no shot.
Could he run the bases?
You know why?
You can hit, you can run, you can do all that stuff. You just might not feel like yourself.
My brother was crying when he heard it.
I played.
Calling me on voicemail. Brian was
All right,
was
two
bad
up.
enough. The guy
Eddie
was
Harris,
Thanks, you don't know how much pain he's gonna go
Louis,
through.
Jackie Cohen in the
Don't
hole.
have a rehab role.
Surgery after the summer.
You have to be very regimented in this.
all I could do.
It's the hardest thing. You got it, but you have to keep to it. Do your practice, your
Time out.
practice at home.
You got two guys here that had ACL surgery.
Yeah.
Two. I'll tell you what, a lot of guys had it, unfortunately.
Guys, you know how many people? I see 3 guys a day.
In the old
3 guys a day that had it.
Everybody was playing ball. It happens. This crap happens.
You'll be
It's always
back. You'll be
between
back for
30,
next year, Jack.
25 and 40. I think that's like the age. They always say it has to happen. That's like the thing.
How old are you now?
30 exactly.
29. How old 34?
Where are we now? Top 4, correct?
When'd you get
Top
back
4,
in?
3-1 foam rollers, and Eddie Harari leading off.
So you stayed there a week then. Oh, watch the camera.
And the catcher throwing it to the second baseman.
Would you stop the one? Oh, the
This looks great when they don't swing.
Davey puts it on. I'm like, what is that? He's like, New Jersey. What are you talking about? He's like, there. I'm like, what?
Little flare,
And then
right
no,
to
no,
Sabon.
that's big. And then I was like, wow, I thought we had a Jersey for that.
It is
Don't worry,
3-1
Max, I
foam
got your
rollers.
camera, bro.
Top 4,
I got
1
you.
out. Aharo and Cohen. They only got 1. Double play. They only got the 1. They shouldn't even got that. If he gets it in right away or runs it in, the run probably doesn't score at all. There's a chopper to Saka. Aaron's fast, bad throw, and there he goes straight to second. Whoa, sending him third. Sabon coming up throwing. Nailing him by a mile.
great take.
Stephen Gindi with the send, and I don't know
And
about that one.
Sabon not talking about how great his arm is shocking.
By the way, Michael Solomon has a really good arm for a first baseman.
And I will say this, Sabon did exactly what he was supposed to. He didn't try and fire it as hard as he could. He just threw it over there nice and easy and nailed him.
Sabon,
Veteran.
you don't run on me!
Nice throw, Mike. All right, Charles Saka has been gold so far. Uncharacteristically made a really, really bad throw.
Aaron Cohen. A.B. Cohen said. Jackie Cohen wondering why they sent him.
Right!
Silently wondering. Not going to speak out against his captain.
Or against his brother.
Stephen Gindi having a rough start to the day.
Max, are we scoring that a hit? An error? What's the score?
That's an error.
3 strikes? Wow. Ruby Saka having a rough start to the season.
Saka and Louis.
2 strikeouts today, and I think he had 4.
Louis up the middle.
What inning we gonna have done?
Bottom 4.
Bottom 4. Scores 3-1.
3-1.
Do up. Bobby Savdi, Ralph Mitu.
For a 3-run game,
One
game,
to get
slow
caught
moving.
looking the first time.
And in the hole was Vic Lamel.
Gotta be aggressive.
Gotta be
Get
hacking.
caught looking again, that's it. You gotta be happy.
First pitch, especially against Mark Cohen.
Mark's throwing the ball nice. Down 3-1. He's throwing the ball
I
nice.
think Steven's got to just tell him. Just go up there like a batting practice.
He's
It's
telling
the first
him that.
one you could reach.
He's telling him that. I've been hearing him say it.
Is there anything like it?
It's interesting because they work together. So
Who cares?
Ruby's gonna have to hear about this till next week.
You know what? Correa is beefy with us.
Yeah, big boy.
I thought he was lengthy.
It's stocky.
Yeah, in the Brooklyn video, it looked like he was more lengthy. Somebody is.
He's gonna be he's gonna be good because he's got everything. He's got the speed already at a young age.
It's fluid.
He loves to learn. He loves to keep asking questions from everyone. And he seems very calm
All
and
right,
cool.
Bobby Savdi due up to lead off this inning.
Bobby
Down
leading off.
3-1.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. That's Max out there doing
Drop it! Why?
Jack
Uh-huh,
Beto's
and the
rushing
newlywed has to
his
be
wife.
home.
Is it midnight?
Be home by
What are you
11:30.
worried about?
because the next game is going to be 10 times slower than this one.
Uh-huh.
Veterans.
That's Colel now.
He learns for a living. He sees things that we all don't see.
We haven't hit.
This entire play base line
Oh, guys,
is
let's
about
go. And that's
5
early.
inches.
Let's playing Bobby pulling. They don't
It's a real
know that
problem.
Bobby can
I'm
hit the ball
wondering-
either way
It's
these
really
days.
like
Yeah, they have that weird shift going. They have short center fielder and shallow left.
Bobby taking strike one. And they are playing with his head, moving the short center
that
field
play
all
base
over
line
the
is
diamond.
like good 5 inches in
It's
the
off,
wrong
I know.
direction there.
At least it has.
Right? Oh, in the hole, Bobby! I don't only go to left field, Safety. Leading off with a hit.
You know what's good about that? Also, it's hard.
Yes.
Hard hit up the middle.
The short center came in. He was
I'm going to say this as a 2-year teammate of Bobby Safety. He is extremely underrated in every phase of the game.
He got better
Much
and
better
better.
than everyone thinks.
Is this their third time around?
Yes.
This is their third time around, yes. No, it's their second time around.
Second time.
No,
second time
this is Matut's third.
This is Matut's second at
Second
bat.
at bat.
Well, we have the
Correct.
bookman
Second
right
at
there.
bat.
It's only the 4th inning and they have 1 run. I'm going to go out on a limb.
So now we're going to see the difference in the swings?
Yes, and we're
Second
already
time
seeing it
around.
different. They're already, not completely. I mean, he got Jimmy to and Savon to
great
hit
pitch.
a weak pop-up.
I'm loving his
Second time
inside.
around.
He's working the inside part of the plate
He
consistently.
definitely has a plan, and he definitely is able to rotate. Most guys in this league and community that throw hard can't do that.
And something like not Steven, my brother was telling me, he doesn't get phased. He's really locked in.
Ooh.
That hit a
I know it hit him. 2-1.
I don't think the umpire is sure that it hit him.
so
Ruby
Ralph.
Saka is moving around more.
I hate that. I know Steven's a fan of that. I feel like if he's going one way and the ball's hit the other way, he's totally
I feel like Mars had a joke in there and it just wasn't
He
coming
did.
out.
He set it up and no
I
one,
could've done a little
he served up a
dance
softball
or
and nobody finished it up for him.
That's a great pitch.
Ground ball in the hole. Saka picks it up.
Ruby
Step
picks it up,
on,
steps,
throw.
throws, and
Wide. And
dirt.
Shrem's certainly not getting that
By the
one.
way, very clever move by the pitcher, not fielding that ball.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes that's a dangerous move. It takes a funny hop.
Although if he did field it, he may have had a double play.
Could be, but he let it go.
Yeah, the worst is when they tip it and then the
Right.
short fielder can't make the play.
So he did let it
Bobby's
go.
coming off limping.
It's because he
Bobby
ran.
always
That's
limps.
the Bobby walk.
Bobby always limps. That's how he walks.
He ran 8
Oh,
miles
Oh,
this
is that what
morning.
it's
He
like
doesn't
to have
usually grab his
something
ass
stuck
like
up
that,
your
but he
ass?
does walk. He does walk like that all the time.
He's consistently in the gym,
Yes.
lifting,
and always telling
doing.
us.
Yes.
Right.
And walking and on the
Going
elliptical,
for swims,
leaving voice notes.
Gorgeous pool, I mean.
drinking alcohol. He
Bobby
lets
is
us know his...
always in training, Bobby.
Azachi's back from the.
Undrafted.
I didn't think about that!
I missed it.
I just know 30 years from now, his children will be looking
A
at
nice
us.
I gotta
pitch.
shut up.
Very, very close call.
On the call.
He could always deny it because he's not on camera.
We're gonna have to do a...
That's a nice pitch.
I think
that was a little
Marcas's
bit-
voice is pretty...
We have a veteran pitcher amongst us here. I need to hear what the veteran thinks about the rookie pitcher.
I tell
So
you,
far.
so far, I'm impressed. I'm just waiting for the second time around now. Second and
Azachi.
the
I like
third
his
time,
deme-
the
I like
fourth
his
time,
demeanor.
it's
Me too.
And now
Looks
Joe
locked
S.
in.
running around in center field. They are moving around a lot. Interesting strategy.
Azachi
Foul
does.
ball's back. You noticing that?
By the way, Aharon Cohen is yet to get
I don't know what
tested in
that
left
means.
field. The young Aharon.
I slid on the only part that's not water.
Jimmy told me stop putting water, so you can put it on him. I would have kept doing it. He said no more.
My freaking S.
Bobby giving the
Smoking
crowd
ass.
an inside scoop into the feelings of his ass.
What was the
killing me,
connection
dude.
for this pickup then of Azachi?
Azachi, they wanted a gentleman who doesn't mind
Batting only.
batting only, sneaking in the field a little bit,
A team
and,
player.
and a team player, and they like the fact that he's a lefty that goes all fields. And I think 1 week against Ali last year,
Oh, and a little flare! Missy makes the play.
1 year against Ali, he
Seems
hit
to be confused
really,
about how many
really
outs
well.
Ruby Saka thought
And,
there
and
were
I
2
say it
outs.
all the
In
time.
steps in.
When you're not at
Oh
fields all
boy,
the
the
time,
much maligned thus far.
and it was
But ready to explode
YouTube
is
stuff,
Vic Bauman.
you see a guy do well against you once, boom.
Hits. 1.5 hits.
Vic Baumel, I don't know if it's feeling pressure or just getting himself acclimated to the league.
I think that's what it is.
I've seen him rope balls.
I think he's gonna clock one here.
Yeah, but you gotta realize. Oh my God! You gotta realize. Someone's over
Aaron-
pushing on that one, though.
Aaron Cohen, is he too short and left? Let's see. If he gets a hold of one, but he hasn't really yet. And he
Hey,
can go
one
back
shot
pretty
to
well.
left.
He's really fast.
One shot to left center field.
And with a man on first and 2 outs, really here, you don't want to let anything into a gap. So
I say
Very patient at the plate.
One
Maybe
shot.
to a fault.
one shot to left center field could outdo all the strikeouts and everything else.
I'd actually like to see him come up and just rip the first pitch.
The way that he swings, he can't touch a high fastball. A high inside fastball, he can't touch it.
Oh, just missed that.
A lot of foul balls back against Eddie Herrera.
Yeah, my car is like a pinata.
The worst
Waking
thing,
up the midgets in the back seat.
the worst thing you could do here is give him something left.
Come on, Vic, protect now, Vic.
You gotta keep it up.
Tell you what, but Eddie Herrera doesn't have the book on him. He's a new man to the
Up and
league.
in, up and
Stephen
in.
Gindy though has it. So
Outside.
Up and
It
in.
was outside. Had a good height, but it was outside.
Go up and in.
What's the count now? Count is full. Runner
full
on
count,
first.
2
2 out.
outs. He will be off.
Runner could take off right now.
Oh, 4. Good eye, good at bat.
Oh, he hit the tripod.
Moving the chain.
He broke
2 outs.
2 outs.
He can't.
No, leave him.
Yes, everything's a runner.
That's
But the slotted guy can run for him. Yeah, well,
Could run for him, but it's a runner.
But it's a run. Yeah, like the regular rules, nothing changes here.
No, but even if they're not in the field together, it's a
Right.
runner. No,
All right.
it's not like the regular rule. You know what I'm saying?
And Bawabe coming up in a key spot here. They need
Last
production from the bottom of their order. Down 2 runs.
Last time he hit it hard to shortstop.
Yes, he did.
Stephen Gindy.
Stephen Gindy bringing in the left fielder. And I think the right fielder might be a little too deep here. I don't
Joey
know
Bawabe-
Bawabe well, but I think the right fielder might be a little deep.
His
What do you
last
think?
time up, he had a hard shot to shortstop. First and second, 2 out.
I think it
Time
might be a
runs around
problem in
base.
right field. I think if he goes to right field, a little flare could hurt them here.
That's a flare, but that's out
Foul
of play.
back, I'm telling you.
You know what's funny? I've seen him have more
on the low pitch, on the low pitch. He saw exactly what I saw in the video. He saw it just now live. He's like,
Also,
yeah,
so much movement. It's like here,
Yeah.
here,
No,
that
it is
open,
slow
close.
pitching, maybe.
slow pitch,
Yeah, with arc ball you could do it.
slow pitch.
See, that's a good pitch.
You're not gonna hit a
I'm
long
telling you,
ball.
I think Nathan's over 2 steps deep in right field. I don't think he could hit it over his head there. I think he needs to be in.
That's a great pitch.
Joe
Joseph
S.
Ferrati's
under it.
on it.
But in
Dan
that
O'Corn.
supposedly he put on a show with these
Yeah, he
hard
did.
towering fly balls
bombs.
because the guys are lobbing it over, so he goes for the low one. You're not getting that in the game. Who's lobbing it over? Anyone who
Alright. Jackie Cohen, Stephen Gindy, Joe X, not
He
3.
knocks the cover off the ball.
once word of mouth is out,
Top 5 scores 3
Oh, with this, it's even worse.
Unless he adjusts. Right. All right, we go to top 5.
Top 5, 3-1.
Huh?
Yeah. I got to do more reading.
It is. Is he in the field or is he still sitting? He's still DHing. I think that's a mistake.
I don't envy
No, what he has to go through now.
what he has to do. It sucks. It really sucks.
So now they got a 2-run lead, and the top of the Saban After Dark order is coming up. So a little bit of pressure on the foam rollers to maybe get some insurance runs here.
What inning are we in?
We're in the top of the 5th. I don't think anyone thinks 3 runs is winning this game.
That one good punch out in a big spot.
Hey Joe.
Joe S.
How are you guys?
Cool, man.
How's the commentary? Boring?
We're making your game suck, for sure. But there's been some action, some errors by Steven, so we get to talk about that a lot. You think Steven's watching the replay tonight? Or no? I hope not.
He fast forwards through the games.
Does he watch with sound is the question, because we're really killing him.
I know. I think he has to mute it because he's going to wake up his wife when he gets home.
Uh-huh.
But he learns, he watches game tapes.
You know that.
That's the
We
way to
know
win.
that. Yes,
you watch
absolutely.
game tape.
Who's due up for you?
And he's going to be watching
1, 2,
game
3.
tape on you about Wednesday. Can we get a prediction on the BKS?
comment.
No? No comment?
Both teams have.
Pretty weak, Joe, I got to say. Pretty weak.
Pretty wing. Just like your general answers, you know, your power of answers.
My answers aren't that powerful. That's fake news. Jackie Cohen stepping to the plate. Started the rally that led to 2 runs before what?
Yeah.
Yes, they're coming
Michael
out,
plays too, or no?
coming out of the woodwork, literally.
Michael play?
Michael is playing, yes.
Is on Norwich.
Yeah.
Very productive.
And he's got another one. He's got Joey,
Two
who's very
sons
good.
on this team.
His 7 boys. A lot of
11 kids.
Mashallah.
He has
Opinion book.
11 kids.
God bless him.
Oh no, it was 5 and 5.
Yes, it's one
So
over
of course
one.
he
One
went
is like
to
12
11
years
to
old.
split
Huh?
Yes, one is 12
tiebreaker.
years old. It's friends
Oh,
of my
it's 5
nephew.
and 5.
Probably
Yeah.
good already.
Yeah, he's once 12. Or
Yeah.
like,
But
14.
Joey Cohen, I don't know if you know
14,
Joey.
maybe
Do you know
once
Joey?
14. I don't know any of that.
Joey's actually older.
Oh!
Play by Esco!
That's a hit.
Yes, well, yes.
think?
We're going to give him a hit on that.
That's definitely.
Even nice by first and second, you know?
Maybe we should give him a double.
Only time you make it, the only play you can get it there is if
Well,
it's
that's
That
why
is
some
Jacobati's
guys prefer
replacement.
batting leadoff because
everything's
they
a
get
hit.
up with nobody on base.
Jacobati,
so
do you make
the
that
only way
play
they
at
get them
shortstop?
out is
You make it from center field, though.
2 out of 10.
Stephen Gindy stepping to the plate in a key situation here against Mark Cohen.
Looking to go to the right.
Stephen Gindy in his career against Mark Cohen is 46 for 97. Sorry, what?
Like something, you know, with a real strong arm game.
Stephen is listening.
on this field.
Stephen clearly can't handle the talk behind him.
Right field line. Right now. Right field line.
To make him feel at home and say, rally, rally, the pitcher's
That's
name
not
is
giving
Sally.
some range, so at least make the plays.
No one gets crazy if the shortstop doesn't play on the grass. They're on the grass on this field because they're playing left field. On Sundays.
Depends what runners on. No one on. How can he play that?
No, you can't.
Stephen looks like a Nike advertisement.
First and second.
He looks like the logo, like the M&S logo.
The extra hop's gonna break your nose. You
On
know,
this
like,
field-
well, exactly. How can you not be playing in and just get every short hop and charge the ball relentlessly?
Gotta give Stephen some props. He's an excellent, excellent little league coach. Coaching my son, doing an excellent
At
job.
this field every day in the chat, every single day.
Stephen fouling pitches off,
Max has been trying to water it down.
checking with the ump to see if he swung a ball forward. Yes.
Or hose.
Stephen, he did tell me he will have a different approach
There
today.
is
He would not be
Gotta have one.
trying to work counts for walks. He's trying to hit today and bust out.
Because I
So
guess
far,
this
so
year they're
good.
going to leave it on in the
No,
field.
we
I
won't.
don't
I
know.
don't know. I'll give you a deposit, security.
Right,
thing.
they just want Max.
How could they
Listen,
not
Max
let
has
him
been
use
using. He has a 10-year relationship with them. They won't let him use it.
Stephen looping it out into right and
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
foul ball called by Mike Rusomano.
Yes. You don't like that. It was a strike. No, I didn't.
He was asking if it was a strike, Mike, not if it was fair or foul.
Full count.
Pitch number 8.
Pitch number 8 in the at-bat. This is a normal at-bat for Stephen Gindy. And Mark Cohen also.
I don't think
No,
I've
so
seen
that bailed out by double plays and stuff.
Yes, in 7 at-bats. Stephen, looking at pitch number 9, placing that into the dugout. I have no idea. It was foul. Mike said it was foul, Steve.
waited on it.
Yes. Well, he was planning to foul that one off. He didn't like that one.
He looks like he's under control. That's the thing. He's throwing strikes.
This is
Already tough to hit.
We were talking about it. It's
A
like
little bit
a new
gassy.
mark. We haven't seen this.
Stephen wasting another.
It's silent.
And this is thinking about game 2, when game 1 is not put away yet. Trying to make him work. Ball 4, and look at that veteran doing the job. Look at that. Earn that walk. Earn that walk, getting a pitch behind him for ball 4. 10 pitches in that at bat, by the way. 10 pitches. And Joe S.
It's softball. Don't walk hit the ball. Don't tell Jimmy that. Do me a favor.
And Joe S., who has seen a steady diet of balls so far.
Right.
Hard grounded him a toot. Flips to second, no play. A slight hesitation.
Go! Go!
Go, Pro!
Go!
Go, Pro! Let's go! Go, Pro!
It's like Bo Jackson.
And Nussi Jakubowicz coming up in a key spot here. First and third, 1 out. A big run at third base that needs to come in.
They play him tremendously.
Who's on deck? Nathan Zolt is on
Nathan Zolta on deck, so nowhere really to put him, even though you're not putting him anywhere with a man on first. But Mark desperately needs a double play ball. Jimmy calling timeout from second base, thinks he's batting. Joe Eschko.
Eddie, 1 out.
Gets one. He
Yes,
hit a
it
big
is.
shot. He get a big one.
First and third, 1 out.
It is 3-1 foam rollers in the top of the 5th. Nussi Jakubowicz
Most of the time, you don't.
with an RBI single in the first inning to give his team the lead.
Looks at strike one.
He'll go to the right side.
A nice looking pitch that does not get a strike call from Mike Rustamano. A little low, I think.
You don't pitch him up in the zone, make him chase.
A flutter ball outside for ball two. Deep fly, that should do the job getting the run in. Billy picks it up, throw coming home, safe, and allows the runner to go to second, which might have been a mistake. They will do the inevitable appeal here, and Mike will do the inevitable safe call. Or not even give him the credit of a safe call, he's just going to ignore them. They're appealing over there.
I can look. Say, I have to look.
Mike does not like appeals, ever. Appeal at your own peril.
But it gets to your head. No, you just water? Yeah. I guess you can make them better. The reason why it's
4-1 foam rollers. He intentionally walked to Zolta again. They are not pitching him. Clearly going after Shrem, who's batting, who is the protection for Nathan Zolta. Now Shrem, 4-time M&S champion, comes to the plate. First and second, 2 outs, 4-1 foam rollers. This is a key at bat. Could break it open. Bobby Safdie knows the book, knows that there's a threat to go to left field here. He's all the way in, challenging Shrem.
Where did these guys play in the sprint? Is it good
Ooh. A little head hunting there on the 1-1 pitch. And here comes the let him hit it calls. Round ball. Jimmy makes the play to first. 3 outs.
He put his hands up to make them supply throw.
He thought you were going to tag him, I think.
On the GoPro.
1 run in as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
I know it's going slow.
Boys, we got to move it. We started late. The game's going slow.
Bottom 5.
Bottom 5 scores 4.
I didn't really know you got hurt because I heard a couple of weeks later. You told me what happened. So you're just trying to avoid and you just planted or something like that.
Your looks wet, Max.
By the way, I knew it on the spot. I didn't want to
Jimbo.
You don't see as much. You got to get a new one. No, the lens is wider. But.
I'll pull up.
Sammy keeps saying, take it off.
Jimmy Cohen is here.
Nice play with the obstacles in your way.
I think the wet field helped that ball go in your glove, Joey.
Unbelievable play there.
The wet field helped that go in your glove.
I'm telling you,
Again, Nemi.
right. All right, Billy, let's go,
Would have had
Billy,
Demi on
Jimmy in the
that
hole.
Would have made Ray and Mocas sweat a little, but everyone else is safe.
Great stop. Ball's in, batter up. 5-5, 4-1.
All right.
Let me see it, Shim.
What?
Batter up.
Shimmy, let me see it again. I changed it.
Go.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
All right, here we go. Bottom 5. Billy Mizrahi leading off a key inning. For
So this is-
Get a hit, Billy.
This is where you say the 10-1-2 maybe comes into play.
Yes, for sure.
So Billy Miz playing the leadoff batter
How
now.
do you feel about taking the bat out of Billy's hands for the bat? You put him at the end of the order, potentially losing that bat.
Where would you put him up, though? I mean, their 5-hitter is Bobby Safdie, so he's not going to bat any higher than 6. Their 2-hitter is Jimmy Malak. Their 3-hitter is... Their 1-hitter is Eshko. Their 3-hitter is Ali. Their 4-hitter is Saban.
Right, so I guess...
So he's batting either 6 or 10. I think
I'll
it's
tell you
around
what, it's a deep lineup that's held to 1 run.
it. Yep. Very true. So far, the Foam Rollers have the award for the most boring team in the league by a mile. But they are 2-0 and in the lead here.
And you know what?
Up on everybody.
Scrapping runs together. Sack flies, doing it the small way.
Stephen Gindy, the little things. That's what Stephen Gindy's all about.
You know what? It makes a difference. It's what wins games.
Yep.
Speed. Nitsi Yakubovic is 0 for 1 on the day, but he's got 3 RBIs with sack flies.
Swing on a 3-0 really gets the defense scarcity.
Oh, he has 1 hit. The first inning he got a hit.
By the way, he's right. You can't be.
Where?
I'm up next.
You have to be outside this part over there.
Look at the veteran picking out a moment to back up his
Bobby,
pitcher.
dugout.
There's
Mark,
no
dugout.
real good reason to do so. Just
I don't care when it's down. I'm asking you to get a dugout. I'll look next inning.
All right, we'll get loud now.
I don't care if you get loud. Just get a dugout. 2 balls, 1
Mike
strike.
Rustamano
Mike
taking
Rustamano
charge.
should bring earplugs to the game, I think. If I were him.
Let's go.
GoPro.
No.
Great pitch.
Ground ball to first base.
Right
Srem
over the
picks it
bag.
up.
Right over the bag.
Fair ball.
Right over the bag. A fair ball
That
out.
looks fair to
I'm
me.
right over to
Yeah.
first base. So what are you guys talking about?
That looks pretty fair to me.
That's a
Sabon-
YMSL helmet.
Yeah, Sabon!
Yeah, don't break my helmets,
Is he
please.
upset with the umpire or the batter? We don't know. Probably both.
The batter, I think.
Probably everybody.
That was right over the bag. That wasn't even a question.
He's even mad at John Eliezer.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
Lali.
Save my life, girl!
Joey Eshko's last time up, it went to the gap for a double.
Yes, he did.
That
Clearly
same gap,
benefiting from seeing Eddie Harari twice. Now the third time.
and that gap is open once again.
Gap is still there.
Ooh, an
Boy,
outside corner.
interesting. 0-2.
Great pitch.
Will the field adjust 0-2 because the right fielder is really deep?
By the way,
we got
again,
the commentary from the YMSL guys. Is the right fielder too deep for him here?
I don't think so.
Chopper! Oh, the second
That's
bed.
it.
Brian's just killing him and he's safe.
Safe. Ball
Only,
gets away.
only if he would have picked it up on one bounce would he have had a chance there.
You know what? That's him playing deep. That's Missy playing deep. You know what? I don't know he would have got him anyway.
No.
Joe's got speed. That's like
If he picked it up on the second hop, he may have had a chance.
that's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic
He has to
Baltimore
charge it
chop.
hard and pick it up on the first time. If it hits the ground second time, it's over. That's
Allie
it.
Marshall up. They're playing 4 across now. I don't
Allie,
recall.
they're down 3 runs. You got to just move the line.
Keep the line moving.
Keep the line moving. Gets a hit, and the pressure's on.
But they might want to search the waiver wire for first baseman.
Yes. The foam roller is definitely. Well, Steven's got a waiver wire on his team. The second for one, not getting Allie.
Not a good at bat for Allie. Right
Terrible
there.
at bat there.
You know, Ike Lavora made a comment early in the day saying the Heat might get to this team. They didn't put up any runs yet, only one. And
And one that
late in
shouldn't have
this
happened.
game,
This should be a shutout, technically. That ill-advised throw from the
move it up.
from the right fielder.
I'll move it up.
And Jimmy going to talk to the pitcher.
No, he's going to fix second base.
Oh, he's going to fix second base. Interesting that the batter is going to fix second base.
No, because Esco said, yeah, he's running to the outfield. He goes, yeah, this is way too out there.
Yes, sir.
It looked like it was 5 feet in front.
Of course. Yeah, it was in the hole. It was in the hole there. I mean, I don't have the camera here, but I can't see the video view because there's a thing there.
Who ripped one?
Not me.
Wow. That is potent. That is all
100?
about.
I don't have it yet. Must be coming from there. So you get to know.
Ike, was that you? You rip one?
And it is fourth grade. It is fourth grade here in the broadcast booth. Who had the hummus salad? Was it you, Java? Whoever smelt it dealt it, as they say.
Still doesn't cook for it.
Odds on Jimmy has the odds on Mocas at 1 to 3.
That could be controversial.
I screwed up.
who asked for this shirt? I have it. I'll get it to you after the game.
If Jimmy
Check
does not
inside
get
the
on
box.
here and Sabon has to
Might
lead
be in the
off,
box. Have your shirt and Jack Abadi shirt.
Mount Sabon is put
Yes. We need a camera just on. I think YouTube, Instagram Live has to be activated here. for the
Michael
next
Solomon
10 minutes.
is on deck, isn't he?
He represents the tying run
You gotta
with
keep
2
the line
outs.
moving, Jim.
There's 2 outs now?
There's 2 outs. If Jimmy,
individual player.
I'm going to do with Michael
that
Solomon
is
right
called
now.
all 22, right?
No,
In the NFL.
no, the all 22 is you get all 22 players in one shot.
So that's why I thought that's what you were talking about.
No,
Well,
when you
Michael
get solo
Solomon's going to get it right
camera on
now.
one
ISO.
guy.
ISO cam.
Yeah, ISO cam.
Yeah, that should be by the way par for the course. There should be a camera on Sabon.
It's going to be right now.
For sure.
Even in
Live's
2
gonna
hours
be on.
before game time when he's getting ready and picking out his wardrobe. The
Sabon's,
Bob Marley tank top.
Sabon's onto us.
Let's go, Jim.
Jimmy had a lot of pressure for Jimmy here because if he makes out, Sabon, the tirade will be directed firmly at Jimmy.
Slaves. 6, 7.
Bottom five. Let's get
How many times? We gotta
the.
get one.
Yeah, well, they have a man on first now. Jimmy clearly looking for the walk here to get Sabon up, and then Bobby.
What do you think about this picture so far?
He's dominating the line.
I saw 1-1.
Bobby Safdie hit a ball up the middle, and Robbie hit a hard ground ball up the middle.
No, who hit the ball that Jackie Cohen caught? That was a shot also. And Esco hit a nice shot into the gap. They hit
That was
a few.
Esco. No, that was Billy Mizes.
Billy Miz was the one that got robbed?
Yeah.
Since I came.
Hell of a shot.
This is third time around.
Yeah.
It's outside.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, you
You can't
can.
see from here.
No, you can't.
Can't see from here. Definitely can't see from here.
Can't see outside. Inside.
Definitely not. Oh boy, Jimmy talking trash, down 3. Alley going 3. Throw comes into second wisely.
What is Jimmy doing? Is there anybody? How many outs?
Chill.
Look at the foam rollers knowing what to do. They're setting up the run down. Oh, it worked! He had him dead! He had him dead. I don't believe it worked. 2 outs. All he has to do is tag him.
Hello. Saban could not have been happy.
No, Saban was yelling no. And they steal a run. And now Saban will be walked.
Now they're gonna walk
Saban will be walked.
Bobby
Although, with Bobby coming up,
Shouldn't have worked that.
putting the tying one on,
That's a single advances on the throw.
all Ruby needs to do is tag out Jimmy there.
Yeah, he was right there.
And Jimmy gets the wrath of Saban.
Stephen Gindy saying, I didn't want time call, that's why I didn't go in the circle, and I wanted to get him out.
And he had him out.
He had him
All
out.
he had to do was tag him.
Son, is it 2 outs? It's
2 outs. They are pitching.
Oh, he was safe.
They are
Clearly safe. Clearly safe.
They are pitching to Saban here.
How do you score the run?
Runner on second.
Runner on second.
Saban goes to right a lot. It's an error.
Single makes it 4-3.
Center fielder error.
2 outs.
That's an error.
That's an error to him get third. The run at the third.
We get a single.
That's a single advances to second on the throw.
I'd rather.
Little blooper in there. Jimmy going home. Here comes the throw home by Joe. Save. Going to third. Save on. Save. And save on the goal.
Save on.
Wow.
Saban!
How's your
hamstrings?
Go pro!
Okay, so third time around.
Showing us the hamstrings.
Yeah, I mean, these balls aren't right.
No, but they're hit. So they're clean.
Bobby.
That's a single.
That's a
Bobby
single.
Safdie up with, I think, Vic
This is
Bauman
what
on
people are
deck.
loving the scoring, but it's
What is the call here? You put the go-ahead run on here. Tying run at third.
It's not an error throw. The throw
Yeah,
gets away,
Jimmy.
goes to
this
third.
is where
Jim, how you feeling? You went right
Oh,
on
the
the
toots on
back.
deck. The toots on
I
deck.
don't know. It's really in the major leagues. It's a single. But
It's a single.
it doesn't happen by throwing.
It's
It's not
a
a bad
single
play. It's a play at the
advances
plate.
and on whatever,
He
two
makes
bases on the throw.
on the
Bobby needs to come up with a single here.
MLB, it's a
4-3.
single and you advance to second on the throw home.
And then
No
he gets
error.
third on the error.
No, there's no
Right.
error.
Then there was when you got third. The
third was on
Because of
there.
the throw.
Because the throw in
Second, second was on the
That's an
throw.
error.
So you publish the errors?
Oh,
You gotta publish the errors.
we have it all. We're going to talk about
Ground ball up the middle.
One says that
Ruby. Big play to get out of it. 4-3, end of 5.
He's playing real now. He's playing real.
You should put him in shortstop and I'll play the outfield. I'm not even kidding.
You want to do that?
I'd do it.
that was done the play.
I would do it.
Maybe we'll put him at second or shortstop.
Throw home was money, no?
Okay, you gotta hit him on
Is
the
it a crazy
What
idea?
team meeting breaking out
And he
here on
dropped the
the
ball.
broadcast?
Hit him on
He
the
didn't
floor.
drop it. You know what he did? He threw it on the
Oh
right
wait,
side.
that was a money play by Ruby.
How's your battery going?
Yeah, he threw it
No,
on
it's-
the
I
Jackie.
mean, it was a simple ground ball. If he doesn't make that play, it's a disaster.
it's
But
money
he made the
time.
play.
On a fly.
He made the play.
So how did he drop the ball?
He didn't drop the ball.
He did. The ball went to the fence.
No,
and he
no,
threw
no,
it from
it was
the
a bad
fence.
throw.
It was a bad throw.
It's our team on the floor.
High throw.
Who's we talking about?
Joseph Sadi's throw.
It was wide.
It was wide and high.
It was wide. It could have been caught. If Java just went and
High.
caught it.
Come out. Scores 4-3.
4-3, top 6.
You gotta hit him on the six. You gotta hit him on the throw. You gotta hit him on the fly in the right spot.
But it's at the first base. If the throw is wide, you gotta come off the bag.
Right.
Same thing.
He had to
You
come
gotta-
off.
You can't be
Now it doesn't play
you can't be trying.
You gotta come off the bag. Where you going?
It's other runners.
But here's the thing. You saw the play before. You saw the play
You
before.
gotta, I
Catch
think
it first.
E,
Ask your dad. Ask your dad.
E8.
Ask your dad.
Joey, back. Let me catch. Let me get the throw down.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
throw it home, you make a good throw.
But you know what?
It wasn't a,
All
it wasn't a
Joe has
great
to
throw.
do-
It was an okay throw. It was a throw that you're saying, no, he's not going to get him out. Come off the bag and make the play. It's an error on the shortstop. If he
Or
comes off the bag and makes-
run up and nail him
if
at
the first
second.
baseman is on the bag, right, and the shortstop makes a bad throw, the first baseman comes off the bag and catches. It's error on the shortstop.
Correct, but on a play at the plate, if the throw didn't get away, it's not an error on anybody.
Right. But since it gets away to Aaron, that's it.
Alright, do one! Jumper! Eddie Herrera!
He's got to make a ridiculous scoop and tag.
Top 6 scores 4-3.
I gotta see the replay.
4-3.
No, it was. I believe it was short. I believe it was
What inning? Top 6?
Top 6.
I think it's short option. I think it's short option, and he didn't make it. He
gotta
wanted to go
think,
make it tag.
if the Savon team pulls down
Pitcher's good.
Jimmy screaming. He was screaming. He was distracting us very much.
I mean, it wasn't phenomenal because they screwed up. All they had to do was
scoring
tag him
and
out.
yelling, go.
No, he was right next to him.
away.
He was right next to him. He would have been out.
He would have ran
It was a goat. If they do what they're
If
supposed
they would
to
have
do,
chased Jimmy, they would have got him.
chased him. He was 5 feet
Right,
away.
all you
It
have
was
to
a
do is
foot
place
away,
the
right?
tag. Just place the
I
tag.
saw the tag, I just thought he would have ran back.
And Ali wasn't even up the line. He was like
Ali was on first.
third. He was third of the way up the
Jimmy's
line.
not the quickest runner. He could have just touched him.
Yeah, what you have to do is you look at home, but you got to chase him.
Bear down,
No,
Mom.
make
You got to
the
bear
throw.
down,
You
Mom.
don't make the
You
throw
look
there.
at home just to hold
go,
hold
good
Ali. Because they would have held Ali. You scream, you hold Ali.
Guys, listen, there's a lot of jibber jabber. Please, please. Just
Let's
give
go,
me one guy
Marky.
at a time, please.
Right now. Battle back.
2-0.
What a buzz cut.
They had one job.
No, I agree.
We had a lead in the first quarter.
It would always be nice if they used the center field. Scores 4-3.
Here's what I don't understand.
I can see a score out there.
If Jackie forgot about Ali and just ran down Jimmy, it ends the inning.
Yeah, unless he scores first.
He was so close to Jimmy that Ali was
Bad.
the
Was it Jackie?
What's the count, Mike?
Jackie made the throw.
right. If you're out,
Okay, so it's 4-2.
correct, you're winning. Yeah.
This is bad, by the way. This is bad because this team, they're not winning with 4 runs.
Correct. Momentum shift also.
But now they're not tied the game. They have the bottom of the lineup coming up in 4-3.
But this isn't really the bottom. That was a 6 hitter. This is number 7?
This is top 6.
No, the batter. Number 7?
Now this is 8th batter.
8 batter. All right, so the top of the order's coming up.
Can you hit it?
No, you still got 4 more.
Little flare if it's fair. Can't see.
Foul ball.
Here you go, Mike.
Man on third. Keep that. Hit a tough shot. Yeah, got him in a nice play.
You're talking about the last out?
Yeah, who
Last
did
inning?
the last out?
Bobby. Last inning? Bobby.
Hit a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of average.
Ground ball up the middle. Jimmy boots it. Let's see if he yells now at the opposing team.
That's a hit.
Stevens
That's not an error because it goes up.
booted by Jimmy.
Is it lead?
Now there's left out.
It's like,
Four
give him
job
the
balls,
hit because-
D-Shams. You want to use
I don't know
D-Shams?
if he still gets throws him out once he feels it.
That's why I think it's a hit. That's a hit. And I'm
That's a
sure,
hit. That's up
well,
the
obviously.
No, but he
Definitely hit.
But if that
It's a
doesn't
hit.
pop, he makes the play. That's
That's a hit.
No, that's
I
a
don't know if
hit.
he gets him, though.
Oh, no?
I don't know if he gets him
No,
out.
no,
It was
no.
very
That's
slow.
the dirt. That's the dirt.
High fly ball to left. Bobby under it.
That's straight up the dirt.
Tagging up.
He's not
Going to
going.
throw.
Well, but right.
Bobby smartly running in. Bobby handled that right. And now Ruby Saka up.
That was by far my worst batting.
Oh, yeah, I'm just seeing what I'm saying now. That's all. I'm watching him.
2 outs. 2 outs. 2
Nothing
outs.
worse than watching the A's game. I almost came in the game. I wanted to play. Oh, you
2-0. I think here Ruby Saka.
Steve, watch your bat.
What do you think, guy? 2-0. He should be
Steve, there's a bat right
Get
here.
in your head.
He needs to wake up right here.
Like it didn't even feel bad.
Took off that towel. Dude.
All right, time.
Like, get back in the car. Go back to the car.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. The guy's about to run and kill himself.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs.
And that's why we lost. And that's why we lost. And I was in Hong Kong. I wasn't there.
Hindsight, I should have hit it in the first one.
Pitch mark. 3-1.
I'll tell you,
I want him swinging here. 3-1. Ground ball. Esco. Great play by. Ooh!
Wow.
That's rough. That is rough what he just did there.
Ashko, great play, Ashko. Ooh.
into the league. Best shortstop into the
They
league.
use a runner. They did, right?
They used the runner.
Everyone up saying he got hurt.
One-run game. Bottom 6.
Does Ali make that if you're not
Bottom
injured?
6?
Bottom 6. Couple of runs here, and they take the lead.
Guess who's up? Ralph Matu, who's actually very clutch at the field, man.
7-8 coming up.
Moshe
With
Ilitalo
Balmore and then who?
Let's go.
And Vic Bamel and Joe Blobby in the hole.
Nice triple there. Like the base running match.
They said kiss the lens. This was 10 minutes ago.
Yes, Max keeps putting the lens back on. They keep
I didn't
asking
put
you
it
to
on.
take
It's
it
left.
off.
It's on. It's been on the whole time. I didn't move it.
Take it off.
Yeah, I never took it off. They don't realize how really wide it is. Big
Much
one.
wider. Yeah, you lose all the first and third
Everything.
without
Yeah,
it.
you need it. I'll take the little ball. Instagram Live if you want to watch it. We're moving around a lot. All right, let's get the game moving, boys. We're late. We got a game 2-2.
All right, Ralph Matu. Moshe is it?
Bobby's used to wearing them.
Hello?
Vic.
What did you say?
I thought it was a Kovacic, something like that.
Jackie, all right?
You don't play like tennis, but you have like those names of the tennis players.
You deserve a lifetime achievement award.
Come on, Ralph.
I mean, I have to go to school and I have to go.
I was like, what's going on? And I got another guy here. Crazy stuff. My knee was like a big knee.
Is it this one? Is it this one here in Easton?
You gotta go to the
Going to the
hospital.
doctor tomorrow.
On the fence?
Right. What happened? Something's up.
I never know where it's going.
Icing it,
I come out of the field, like, I'll always put it in the same spot, but I'll never remember
Hit a
it's there.
rocket line drive.
Right, brown. I drop it on the floor, I lose it.
Ball one!
Wow, is
one!
that really happening?
I know! I don't care who's in what! What, 10 years old? Ball one! Ridiculous. Ball two! It's month. I know what a ball is.
You're the umpire.
The guy is missing his glove. He can't find his glove.
Why you gotta do that? He's not gonna call another ball. The kid's in the field already.
Listen, what happened?
Ruby, don't get hurt. We need you Wednesday. We don't have enough players.
What happened?
What's his name lost his ball? No,
Jackie.
he's out.
You have 10 guys and you called the ball.
Somebody misplaced
No,
their ball.
Jackie couldn't find his ball.
I mean, I would try to hit a ground ball to second now, just to see what would happen.
It's not Jackie's glove. He's not using it.
No, he's not using his glove. It looks very disheveled. As I mentioned before, people treat their gloves more than they treat their own children. Matuda at the plate. It's got a vintage line drive swing.
Three and one count.
3-1.
Three
You know,
balls,
if hitter
one
gets
strike.
on, it's key for the bottom of the order coming up to get a run
Line
in.
run, stepping to the
Bottom of the order
plate.
has to be loose because the top of the order is doing all the work.
I don't think he's going to swing. He looks very
Not swinging, obviously.
Full count.
surprised he didn't look this one. 3-1. It's a strike throw on the mound. As I walk into that Tip, staying alive. Java holds on to that. It's a strikeout.
Pitcher's got to throw another
Those
one.
the throwbacks that they wore a few nights ago? Okay. No, looks just like it.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 6. Left side of the infield like a wall.
Right at Stephen
Right at
Kennedy, one
him.
away.
The ball was struck hard. Very well hit ball, positioned well, right in the hole. 1 out, straight back from Israel. Azachi at the plate. Every run, every guy stepping to the plate now is the tying run.
Max, is his wife watching?
Why?
I don't know, his wife, just because he keeps telling his wife he's going to play. He's got to see him, you know?
The first mistake.
Low ball 1. Java working hard early this inning.
It's like I need the once a week.
So I almost told my wife I was playing tonight.
Just
Such weird ass question.
I guess there's no chance she's watching right now.
Then you can't come home till 12.
That's a great pitch. 1
I
ball, 1
can't get home
strike.
till 12:30 tonight.
5 outs away if you look at it that way. But it's
I'm still on my
hard,
late
nice
nights in
5 outs. Java having trouble handling Harari.
2
No,
balls,
look at
1
his son.
strike.
I got Sammy's.
2-1 to count.
Sammy's Iggy.
He is
Oh,
behind
good
the
night.
count again.
My son had a late
2
night
balls,
also.
1
Yeah,
strike.
we were all in the water park. Yeah. It's good. It's good. That's why we see.
Oh!
A lot of backspin.
Ball had some backspin on it. Still a runner.
He's the hitter.
So
He's playing
hard to hit it.
He started with Big Mama.
They got. This is where playing deep. He's playing a very deep third base, and I think it burns him over there. I think if he's playing even with the bag there, that's a line drive catch. I think there's more plus than minus playing even with the bag at third, especially on a big field like this. But Missy feels comfortable playing a deep third base. Charles Sackis, first at bat of the day, does have sneaky power to left field. We've all seen it. Streaky hitter, not known for his bat, more for his slick fielding glove at third. Pitch. Could be 2 out, nobody on here.
Sabo made it clear.
That's the first runner. No, 2 lined out. He makes it that way. Zachi just got it. Jimmy, that's a runner. You gotta tell me.
That's a runner. You have to say it.
You gotta tell me, man.
Everyone's good, the captains have to sit.
Wow.
Big play.
That's not his glove he caught that with, but he made the catch nonetheless. Jackie Cullen looking very good at second base today. That was an easy play. You got to make that play. But Joey Bawabe now stepping to the plate with 2 outs. If he doesn't, at least we know the 7th is going to have the top of the line.
2 outs.
10-1-2 at minimum. Joey Bawabe, 2 out.
Both teams
Tying
have 2
run
runners
at
left
first
also,
base.
if anyone's asking.
No.
Both teams have 2 runners left.
No, there's only 2 runners per game.
I thought 3, remember. Both teams have 1 left.
Round balls and soft lines. I only has 1 shot to the outfield.
Joey Bawabe at the plate. Struck one hard to the left side once up and flew out to center his other time up. Close pitch low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch to hit right now. if you ask me. Good pitch. Fly ball right field. Zolta camping under it. Making the catch. 10-1-2 is coming to hit for Sabo after dark. In the 7th, this is what you call Geico time, insurance time. Billy Miz, if you can hold this team, you come up as a tying run next inning.
Really not much to say there.
Top
Never
7,
man
4-3. Top 7,
Yes,
top of the
Wilson.
lineup up. Jackie, Steven, Joel, nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be top of the order against top of the order.
Yeah, they got to
Both
put up at
teams.
least 1, if not 2.
I don't know about that, but he's been getting them out. They're not hitting the ball.
Nuss, play up and move up on third.
Charge
you were
everything.
very hesitant. Had the
English
backspin.
on that. I was like weird.
Had the
Go get it.
That
backspin.
was
Go get it.
classic. The ball played you, and you didn't go.
Just go get it. Always go get it. If they-
It was a funky shot. It was definitely like had.
It was hard. It was tough.
It's the second time I did that against Ali also. I waited on it. Not against Ali, against Eshko, yeah.
You played third last week? No.
A little bit.
You gotta go get it before the funky spin.
Come on, man. Not in the field.
Are they playing 4 against you, Nuss?
Batter up!
No, 3.
Mocat stepping to the plate. Mocat, get Swifty for Usamana.
Batter up!
Lead off man, Mark.
No S.
Think you didn't find, nobody found it?
After 10, I don't know exactly.
Put it right in. Don't worry. No way.
Leadoff hitter. Steven on deck. Down ball number 2. First. 1 away. Steven Gindy up.
Your game.
This is where you need a double. You get Joe and Zolta up, and let's see.
Get a hit on that. Let's see. It was slow. Did he get a hit?
Yes.
Got a hit?
Who's the official score? That's it. It goes by you?
Abdo's in charge.
No, one. Never touches the ball. Never,
Yeah, never touches the ball, which is a Fugazi rule, but that is the rule.
Yeah, never touches the ball.
It's actually not the rule.
Your first at bat.
That's what it was, but that's an illegal, and that video that Jimmy had, that was like, it's not effective. You know?
It's the rule in most cases.
You gotta sing.
That was important, not field on a hospital now.
No, but if you misjudge a ball, if
you misjudge a ball and it
lights,
hits
if you're
behind
settled
you,
under it,
then what? That's
if
not an
there's
error.
a ball, fly ball, and you run under it and you lose it in the lights, and it falls in front of you, they give you a hit.
That's a hit. That's a hit. It's not.
Well,
It could be
you
an.
don't lose your line,
and-
you just
and-
overrun it.
That's a hit.
I'll
As
tell you
long
what,
as it doesn't touch your
That's a
glove.
glove rule, which is
I think
a dumb
between your
rule.
legs is considered hitting your leg. I think if
Yeah,
you're playing
between
infield,
your
or
Yeah, I
legs.
hit one between DT's legs. I got an error.
Completely.
I think I'm like
Yeah, that is.
14 on the season.
That's a-
She based like 6-7 times.
If it goes through the lights, that's a play that can be made.
No, he didn't fix it. He said
Oh,
he's
so he
going
said
to
he
be
did.
thinking about it. I'm bothering Max every day about it.
why does it kill? All that should matter is your record, man.
True. During the game, I don't care, but after, I don't.
2-1. All right, I hear you.
Betting 140.
I hear you.
It's too dead. Come on, Mark.
Does not want to face Joe. Not interested in pitching for Joe.
What, 2 out, nobody on?
Why is life the best?
I'm sorry, why would you not pitch to him? Why would you? Why would you go at him as hard as you want?
Correct.
Get him out.
Yeah, good
Back
thing.
up. Yeah, get him a single.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
back,
no,
no, back the
But
wall.
you have good
Gap now?
defense.
Back the wall, back the wall, yeah. You back up, as long as it doesn't go over the
Unless he gets under it, right at the right
Play no double.
You play back and I'll get a double the
And you
most.
and you try and make it people sick.
Right, okay,
Why are you just gonna put him out?
Seriously. Yeah, you're right. Very well.
Bottom 7. Bottom 7. Savon has Billy Miz. Esco, Ali, Jimmy in the hole.
Let's go, Billy. I'll start with you, Billy. Give me up. I want it back. Let's go.
yes,
Start
we'll
to
run
you,
the
give me
first
up.
inning. Got that.
Jim,
Under
let's
11
go.
runs.
Lead off, man. Any way on, Billy.
Yo, Jabba,
Any way on.
Eddie, pitch. Eddie, come here, pitch.
Beautiful
Stevens
right
to score
now.
less than
Any way
5.
on, we win the game, Billy.
You got him next to me. Hold up on these guys. Let's go.
Going back to innings, but it doesn't.
Any way on,
And I
you
have
win the game.
Savon to win the game.
Let's go, Billy.
Savon scores 2 runs here and walks off. And home. Walk off opportunity. The tie goes to extra innings. It could go over.
Running the bases. That's fine.
Bottom of the 7th, down by 1. 10-1-2 coming up. I'm already impressed with this pitcher, Eddie Harari. Showed me a lot. But if you could close out a game right now on the mound against, this is the team that everybody clearly says has the deepest lineup in the league. So that being said, with 1, 2, 3 coming up, you have to say it's the best 1, 2, 3 on paper in the league.
First, Billy Miz.
Billy Miz in the 10 hole.
And by the way, how'd they score their 3 runs? Sack fly, a first, third pickle play,
Right, that came in the score.
and then a single, a clean single that I guess you give him that one.
Oh, that one you get because it was a runner on second.
Although the inning should have been over if he just tagged them out. So he's basically shut them out today.
Billy Miz hit the ball hard last time up, lined out.
Last 2 times up here. Actually, no. The last time up he hit it at the first base.
That's
2 times
right.
Before that either.
Weak round ball. Nice pitch coming out, throwing strikes is Eddie Harari. The Sabon After Dark team.
Base hit.
That's a base hit for Billy Miz. Leading off the bottom of the 7th. Jack Abadi on the sideline gave me a little comment saying if Billy Miz leads off with a hit, game's over. Sabon's going to walk off with a win. Well, let's see if
If
that...
that happens, Ray Estes goes 4 for 4 on his bets again.
I'll tell you what, if that happens, I'm smelling a sweep all day.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a deflating loss.
Although
Comments. You see the comments on?
I don't know how to get rid of them.
Swipe up or down, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, why? They're on
Do it? No. Okay.
No, they're on your screen too, though. We just on his over. Right?
Someone's calling me to probably get rid of the comments. But I don't know how to do it. It's not going
I
to.
tried.
I then forget it.
Come on, now walk the count.
All right, Joe Esko up, man on first.
Changes the camera.
Let's go, JoJo.
Nice pitch.
Faces. I don't think so.
Let's go, Joey.
Strike 1, no balls. Billy Miz tying run at first.
I like it. Good eye. Good eye.
Good pitch. I like that pitch.
Oh, it's a nice hit by Billy Miz up the middle. They're playing and pulling. He went right up the middle. A nice line drive, base hit. Joe Esko, 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of the 7th. Low zone.
Low
Yeah,
target.
it seems a
That's
little
what he's
bit.
holding the glove. He should be higher. He's making the high pitch look like a ball. It's crazy ball, though. That's better. That's better.
That's a nice pitch.
I guess he wanted to
Ooh! Squeezing him on that pitch.
Right at the glove.
Oh, if there's ever a pitch that somebody just got called, that was
Talk
one.
now. Now's the time to talk, Mom. Now.
3 balls, 1 strike. Winning run at the plate.
Winning
Winning
run
run
on first.
on base.
With Allie, Jimmy, and Saban up.
All speed on the bases.
Yes.
Use Matute.
I only used one.
I'm pissed you didn't tell me about it too.
Sorry, I was coaching.
I know
Don't be
that.
sorry my ass. Tell me.
Who's the captain?
Who's the captain? So you gotta tell me.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Anybody want to say it? The last 3 hours?
Oh, the hardest to get. Allie, last time up, you don't want him to do what he did last time. You know, 1 hop at a third. That would be the biggest. That would be the biggest no-no.
Allie won't do that.
I could see Allie popping up before he did that right now, because
This is the first situation we've seen this guy.
I don't know about that. Through this game, he had some pressure.
Looks like he's getting to him a little.
This is a pressure situation.
I haven't seen him walk around the mound either.
He's had the lead.
Nobody leading. I don't want you leading, guys. I don't want you leading right now.
Why not?
It's a nice
Why does
pitch.
Jimmy not want them leading?
Rip it, Alex.
Interesting question.
A line drive, double play.
He doesn't want anyone double dip.
I could see
That's
that.
silly. No one's in the bases. You get off the base, you just don't run on the line drive. I mean, he's a good ball player.
Oh, no.
Kids.
3 balls, 1 strike. Do you give the green light to Allie?
Pitcher, you push these. You don't want to risk any double dip.
Just stand on the base, still go to the outfield.
No, what he's saying is don't start running off where lines drive to lose you and
Nasty.
becomes a double
How
play.
often the base he is, though.
Come on, Jimmy!
Exactly right.
Maybe one. One deep enough. Jimmy's taking some strikes here. I guarantee it.
Nathan Zolta, what do you do? Throw to third?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's a bad move. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
Bases
Run,
are
I'm leaving to
loaded,
say, bro.
nobody out. Jimmy Malaf is at the plate.
You know it is. You know what's interesting? You know he's going to throw a strike right down the middle here.
If Nathan
But you know that Jimmy's not swinging either.
No outs.
Nobody out.
Savon, you don't need to score on a hit from the home. You're up next, no outs.
Oh, you
I'm
had
not
run.
hold him unless he's running.
Play Jack tore his ACL.
Unless he's standing up.
He was on the run.
And by the way, got to make sure he doesn't leave early at third. That's a key thing.
Billy, you gotta score standing,
You know
Billy.
Michael's looking at that.
Catch the ball.
Billy, you gotta score standing.
We said it, so we would like.
If you know how to do it.
Bases are loaded, nobody
You
out.
want up here.
You want to catch the
Jimmy
ball
Malaf.
coming in with your momentum on the run.
Yes.
Strike 1 at the knees.
Is that low?
No, I was at the knees.
I love it.
I'm trying to give it timeouts. Timeout. And the batter spot.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Jimmy Malaf at the plate.
Hit it hard, Jimmy. And we're going to hear the words.
Every time, you see that? Every time he rears back to throw, it's over the catcher's head.
It wasn't like that early in the game. I think he's maybe.
There you
go.
Nice and easy.
That's how you go.
Jimmy, he could have got thrown out.
He could have got thrown out at first, yeah.
100%.
He could have got thrown out.
Standing around,
I would have paid money.
catcher.
I would have paid money if you got thrown out first.
Slim was alert.
Throw to me.
Zolta could have thrown him out.
Yeah, that's two correct.
The throw's coming home anyway. By the way, the first baseman was supposed to cut that ball off.
We got bases loaded, nobody out. Winning run at third for the captain, Michael Solomon. Saban After Dark did not play their prettiest game, but they have a chance with the captain right now. All the pressure in the world off his back. All he's got to do is put the ball in the outfield, and the game will be over on a tag up. Oh boy!
Leave it for Joe. He's going to go.
Michael Solomon does not get the run home. We got bases loaded, 1 out. Bobby Safdie at the plate. The winning run on third. The captain could not come through.
Get that back.
Max is going to milk this for all it's worth.
They don't score.
Bobby's going to get the job done.
If Bobby gets the job done, Michael Solomon owes him a steak dinner plus.
Hold on, guys. Arm check. Left field.
You know
You have an arm?
what? You know what? I may move
He
Joseph
probably
Ferrari to
does.
left field.
Actually, a great call, by the way.
Nathan Zoltan.
I love that
Yeah,
call.
I probably
I would
would.
move Nathan Zoltan to the left and put.
By the way, I could smell a one hopper to third.
Anything going to right is going to be a short.
All he has to
Rush
do is
one.
lift the fly ball. That's it.
Crush one.
Should be
Easier
easy.
said than done
Should be
right
easy,
now
but
for
it's
Bobby.
never easy to do it.
Bobby's
Special.
thing. That's what he does.
Oh my God.
Again?
Hey, go!
We're gonna send the
Joe's
runner.
going.
you
Joe's
good?
going.
The runner goes.
Wow, good throw.
The runner scores! A very close play at the plate. He touches the fly. Runner saves it. Game over on a sac fly. Not pretty, but the job is done.
the dog! Let's go! Don't mess
Not
with us!
something I would celebrate on so much, but they'll take the win.
By the way, I'm going to tell you honestly.
Game winner! Game
Share
winner!
Turn it off now, right? So he said to turn it off?
The walks in the end, yeah, walk alley.
And the guy before, no?
No, okay,
No, walk alley.
Oh no, he walked Eshko and Allen.
That's going
Yeah,
alley.
he walked that
Yes,
stuff.
he walked Esco and Alley back to back.
Walks hurt.
That's deflating.
It was
That
a
is
single
deflating.
walk single.
4 for 4. My picks.
That's really?
Yeah, look.
That means he doesn't do it well, the bets.
No, you did
I
it well.
bet that hurts.
It doesn't
As a
hurt for
rookie
me.
pitcher, I
4 for
bet
4.
that hurts.